That's how you should intro it.
I
Welcome
rely.
one, welcome all to RRR the Breakdown, Outbreak 1, Case 6.
We're still on lockdown. Sayonara to our freedom.
Haha, Japanese
Ah,
sayonara because weeb.
Sayonara.
Also that.
oh,
You didn't emphasize it enough.
I didn't.
You usually do every week.
I should. I don't know. We're already. I actually feel like we're veterans right now, so that's why I'm like over it. No, I'm
Uh,
just joking.
I've been over it. I'm kidding. Guys, we have a
um.
guest.
Yeah.
He came back.
For real.
Yep.
Even though the
He knows.
nightmare that was
I
his
guess he
first
knows
episode.
personally as people. It's just a
Parasol,
weird ass.
tell us why you came back after that.
Yeah. He got sick of
You
Corey
know,
on the breakdown. I thought he
I'm
would never come back.
I'm still trying to work that out myself. So
If you guys remember, Aerosol was part of the RR podcast with Shuki. It's
RRR
awesome.
original.
Yeah, he's an
And Black Kid.
original. So thank you for coming to our stream today, Mr. Aerosol. Hopefully it'll be a good ride. Discussing what we're gonna be discussing later on in this show. But yeah, hopefully you're free to welcome to come in future shows. So let's start off easy. Let's see.
Thank you.
Is
It'd be
anyone
funny if
on
you
the
were
chat?
our only guest.
Cody Wilson. Wilson. Sorry.
CD.
Corey took your
Corey-
spot. What do you mean Corey took your spot?
Who's Corey?
Has Corey talked to
Who's
you
Corey?
since you confronted him?
It's Corey.
yeah, yes, Corey has talked to me. We've had
Oh yeah, I
we've
saw
been in
that.
conversation.
I saw that tweet. It's like Aerosol, get on Discord. And then like, that's funny.
Yeah.
uh, let's start off easy with our upgrade.
Upgrades.
Yeah, and
Upgrades.
then we're
Is that
going to.
coffee?
Hey,
Is that coffee aerosol?
What? This?
that's an
Yeah,
upgrade.
that.
No, it's just soda.
What kind of
Soda. Let's start off with the main Mr. Upgrade gentleman this of the week goes to this guy.
I did get a lot of things this week.
Yeah.
I got
Wow,
this,
it's
but
popular.
not just
Oh,
this.
wow.
I also got. Hang on, I gotta grab them. I can't. They're big. I can't get them with two hands. It's like these boys, and then you put them on
Nice.
these, and it makes Kishiro 5 Nights. Slap them together.
Right. From Amazon,
God,
yeah.
Tiger Lens looks horrible in this light. Just my crappy camera, whatever. My webcam is what it is. But then there's more. I got these.
Oh, nice.
Mm,
You finished Orb already, haven't you?
I did finish Orb, and I finished Origin Saga yesterday. And
Oh, wow.
All I need to do is watch the movie, and then
Yep.
Ultra Fight Orb, and then I'll be 100% done.
And what do you think about Orb?
I love
Over.
it so much.
Yeah.
Told you so.
It's really good, right?
Told you so.
I love it. I never doubted that I wasn't gonna like it.
Yeah.
I told you so.
You didn't tell
Oh.
me anything.
Well, I wish.
Yeah, no, I love Orb, and then I'm gonna watch X after that when that gets.
Yeah. I loved X. It was a really good show.
I'm
Yeah.
I have Jeed, but I think I'm gonna like Jeed more than X, so I'm gonna start X first.
Mm-hmm.
So there's.
I mean, X was kind of like
It's like
It was kind-
anniversary.
yeah,
So-
and also it was kind of like it was kind of different from Ginga and Ginga S. Like Ginga S, I mean, the Ginga of the 2 years was kind of doing like a different thing. Then after that, it just didn't work out in the sense. So
Yeah, Ginga was supposed to be the anniversary, but they did weird shit.
yeah,
Then
They
they
Yeah.
do it right.
they did it right in X, in a way.
yeah, X was pretty good. Yeah,
Cool.
Yeah. Yuichi Nakamura, my guy, Jay, he voices X.
My guy.
mm.
My
Nice
guy.
guy, apparently. No, I've been having.
Banana.
If you haven't
My
been on the
banana guy.
Discord, I've been having a lot of fun with these.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
A lot. I think I made like 15 combinations on day one. That
Yeah.
I got it, and I
Nice.
was like, good
More
lord.
creative than me.
I mean, man, we just got some people just got that Lego mentality. Mine's
Yeah, I don't have that big
Yeah.
Lego.
so
mentality.
long, and I'm like, oh gosh, these.
You should have been in
toys-
the.
I'm the person these toys were geared towards because they're just like, oh, they'll figure out different combinations on their own. I did. A lot of people didn't though. So
Yeah.
You should have been in that show, Lego Masters, probably.
no.
That Josh watches every week.
Josh watches every week. That doesn't surprise me. Instead of watching his anatomy lecture, he watches Lego Masters. But no, that is just me, just Blu-rays and toys. That is all I've got this week.
hmm
Take the camera off me so I can mute my mic and play with my toys.
Let's go to our guest.
Oh, God.
So, wow.
Hey.
Who'd you get?
This will be a quick one.
I think mine would be quicker.
Really? Because
Yeah.
mine's pretty much nothing. I mean, the most recent purchases that I got were not from this week.
Yeah,
But,
that's okay.
I've been recently getting into, and this is largely Corey's fault.
Oh, yep.
Not surprised.
I've been getting into the 30-minute missions line of model kits.
Okay.
So I recently got. Oh wow!
Oh,
It's
nice.
super blown out on the camera, but yeah, these are really dope. I broke him almost immediately.
Oh, no.
'Cause
So for
That's my
30
luck.
minutes, right? You have to build it within 30 minutes. So if you don't build it within 30 minutes, do you have to return it? 'Cause, like, nah, it didn't take me 30 minutes.
they take it back. They forcibly take it back. You don't get to keep it.
Oh wow! We keep your money and we keep. we keep
Yeah.
your kid.
You pay for the opportunity.
Pay for the opportunity. Sounds like prostitution.
So you got more on the way?
I have several in front of me. I have, they're all pretty cool. Like you can swap the armor bits around, which is what I've done with these guys. I've gotten
Yeah.
several of the not armor packs. Well, I've gotten the armor packs too,
Right.
but I've also gotten several of the weapons packs.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, I'm trying not to buy anymore.
Yeah.
But every so often, Corey likes to send me pictures of the newest releases, and well,
Oh, Corey.
I may not collect a lot, but when I do,
I don't understand
I go
why
hard.
you let someone so puny influence you so greatly.
He drains you mentally. He drains you financially. What else is he gonna do
Gotta
next?
be
Do you know what I mean?
close to Corey.
Is that it?
I got food on the way.
Yeah,
What'd you
that's
order?
fine.
That's about it.
That's an upgrade.
What did you order?
I ordered wings.
Yum.
Wings.
Yeah.
Chicken wings. How about you, sir? What do you have?
Let's see. This week didn't do much. I was working on homework, and then I did a quiz today. Did do so well, but it's okay because my class they basically dropped the lowest two scores for chem, and then I thought a smartboard was an iPad, as I mentioned to Roland earlier today, and I almost messed up my proposal project. And my whole teammates laughed at me. 'Cause
That's
that was
okay.
such a Tommy thing to do. Yeah. And yeah, I almost messed up the whole team project, but
Oh, God.
yeah,
I mean, is it a lot of marks, or like does it count towards a grade?
yeah,
or,
it's the final project.
Oh shoot! Okay.
Yeah,
that must-
so-
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Good thing I wasn't writing too much about iPads. So
Yeah. That's crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
So lesson of the day today is smartboards aren't iPads. So that's the quote of the
If you take anything from this podcast, it is that smartphones are not iPads.
day. Yes. Wait, it is his
Apparently,
fault.
you're very quiet, Grayson. Is that true?
I don't care.
I don't care.
You think I'm supposed to be on brand every week? I'm a human being.
Is that it, Tommy?
Yeah. That's my whole
Okay.
week. Told you,
Alright.
aerosol. Mine's faster than yours.
Okay, my turn.
Oh shit, he was
I-
right.
Oh, shit, he was right.
Gosh.
So I did quite a few upgrades of current purchases. So I did my last Fury Trooper. I, kit bash.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So that's my final one, and I also played with some Tamiya putty and made some caddies for.
Oh, it's Pink Buster.
Yeah.
Should've had
So
the show. I didn't.
nah, they didn't. But I tried to make Megan from last week's Beast Morphers episode an evil. I mean, no, not evil ranger, just a ranger.
Maglin.
Megan, whatever her name is. So I made her that, and I also repainted the blaster. So yeah, that was an upgrade. And my biggest one was I
that's-
repainted a full Kishiryu, and I
Yeah,
turned
that's
it
fucking
into
awesome.
Gaiso Henke Kishiryu Mao. So I made that, and I used the Gaisol from the Gaisoken, and I just painted the mask. So
Oh, you painted the mask. That's cool.
yeah, because it was just flat gray
Oh, really?
plastic, and I'm just like,
Was that
nah.
from your original Geisel can?
Yeah. I don't care. Like I don't
Oh yeah, that's
really need
cool
a
detail,
pure.
honestly.
Yeah, so it just looks like
Dude, that's hella cool.
Gaisol became bigger.
That's hecka tight.
So I was excited for that, and a lot of people appreciated it when I posted it up on my Insta and my Twitter. So, yeah. Yeah, so just follow my Insta, Spring Rolls Customs.
I
So I
don't have
just put like,
Instagram, so I can't
yeah,
follow
it's on
you
my
there.
Instagram. Yeah, so just
I
follow.
can't because I don't have Instagram.
Yeah, I can't get on Instagram. I don't get it. Why?
Why?
Come
Interesting.
on, come join. Post some random shit.
I already do that for Twitter.
Yeah.
The difference is you don't have to put any pictures.
And I also got Marvel Legends Taskmaster.
Oh,
Yeah, I have Elena Bolova, but she's like all the way over there, so I'm just like fuck that. He's a pretty cool figure. I would say like he's pretty stiff on the joints, but it's not like gonna break or anything. But he's a pretty cool figure. Like it's a shame that you can't remove the hood. I would like to see like, an unhooded head, but that's fine. They can do that for the figure arts, but I'm not gonna get the figure arts because that's gonna cost like $100 or whatever. So that's quite expensive. But it comes with a lot of accessories. But he can't do the Wakanda Forever pose because his butterfly joints are very, very limited by the armor. So that's a little bit disappointing, I guess. But I mean, I'm not gonna put him in Wakanda Forever pose anyway. So he's pretty cool. I like him.
you get Black Widow?
And
You get Black Widow?
Black Widow and Red Guardian's on their way. They just literally shipped from Amazon now. And then the DX one's gonna come sometime next week. So I'll show that off. And what else? I requested shipping for King Express because I really want that dinosaur. I saw the reviews for the King Express. I don't know.
Otaku's the best Japanese store reviewer. Let's get that straight.
Who?
Otaku? You know Otaku?
No.
Who's that?
No? The guy with the guitar?
No.
Okay.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Wait, I gotta. He's probably the best. I really don't like Keizo. Because he messed up on the review for King Express.
Oh my god, what an idiot.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he made it split
Keizo,
and like put it together.
I hate him.
Like I
so
don't think
much.
Kaiser is a fan of like particularly of the items. He just does it for like review sake, and then
Oh,
This is his
Woltafa.
lane,
Woltafa.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I like him. Yeah, I like
Yeah,
him.
he's probably the
Oh,
best
yeah,
one.
yeah.
I
He
love
sings
Watafa.
right.
I was like,
Yeah,
what the hell is
Wotaku. Fuck. What did they?
God,
Watafa's
I
is pretty
love
cool.
Watafa. Dude, if you
Watafa's
watch
probably
him,
the best.
I
Watafa's
like
got a
him.
bunch of custom Musou combination videos.
Yeah, and like
Yeah,
he's very
he's creative. Like he's really into it. Like he's into Transformers and stuff and all that. I love that. He even reviewed the Soul of Chogokin Leopardon when that was released in 2006 or something like that. So I was looking at that and I was thinking, oh, maybe I should purchase that, and then I end up pre-ordering it because it was just too good to give up the opportunity. But yeah, that's pretty much it. What I got. Let's go to the Discord one-ups and turn them into upgrades.
Oh, we have those.
Discord.
I keep on thinking you're forgetting about that. Okay.
Debbie says, "Do you think Power MorphCon would get cancelled, rescheduled, or be an online event this year?"
I don't know.
I'm thinking it's canceled.
I
I
don't.
think it's pushed
Do you think
back
it's
to-
cancelled? I don't know.
I think it's pushed back to next year probably.
I think it's gonna be
It'd a waste
delayed.
of money if it is this year.
Because
Yeah.
SDCC and like Anime Expo are now canceled to like next year.
Yeah,
So
that's.
pretty sure PMC
I mean,
is the
they're
last.
like in July, right? So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's too soon to lift up all the bands and all
I
that.
don't know
But
why they moved it up to July. I was like, if you kept it in August, you might not have been able to. You might not have had to.
yeah. So I'm just gonna go to.
What sucks though, we're not gonna find out about Hasbro stuff or
Well,
SDCC.
they'll probably just post it.
They probably
Yeah, probably
put it up on Hasbro Pulse or something like that. But
Hopefully.
yeah.
Post it on Hasbro Pulse, spoil it on Twitter, all that good stuff.
Oh, whoops! This is the wrong one.
So I don't have to pay for it.
All right, upgrades. Look at this.
Hey, so much stuff.
Oh, I wonder who's
God,
down the
you
right.
didn't.
Oh no, who's on the right? Look at all these combos.
no.
I can't even fit everything.
You didn't even get all of them. You idiot.
I don't even know this guy.
I just
So
put
many ones
whatever.
I just took pictures of and didn't.
I just took whatever. I'm just like, nah, this is too much. It's making my brain hurt. So I just put whatever.
I just put it in where I'm just sharing content.
We got Void as well. I don't know if he had a new purchase of the. Is it the Drive Max Megazord? It doesn't look like. Is that the
That's
Japanese
right.
one?
Daiboken. Yeah, it's Daiboken.
Daiboken.
Oh, he got the
Daiboken.
Daiboken. He didn't get the American version.
No, please,
Right.
God, no. Throw
No.
away. Put it in fire.
And he got some Lightning Collection figures. Wave 4. Yeah. Great. And then I think that's all the upgrades.
And Grayson got some upgrades.
Yeah, Grayson got a million
Why don't you
upgrades.
stop
He actually
crapping on me, Tommy, because you can't be creative.
I'm totally not jealous of your combinations and creativity,
Showing
which
love.
I lack.
Don't be jealous. There's no reason to be jealous. Just some nerd with a Lego
I
complex.
just need to get good.
I just need to get good.
Yeah, I just need to get good. Just those randoms.
I quite like the Kishiryu Chimera, which is pretty.
Oh my God, Cody
That
was
was-
in the
that was a-
chat.
That
Dang,
was
he roasted you.
That was a bit. Don't you? Hey, Cody, why don't you go? Why don't you go straight to hell?
Oh no.
I like
I
that
didn't-
comment.
I didn't tag 15,000
Let me have a
people
look.
in a post.
Oh.
Also, did you guys see the Chaser V Cinema?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Trican looks like the Rhino. Shift car.
Wait, I remember that movie. Chase got laid, right? Oh, the movie?
Not emotional.
Chase got laid, right?
I don't remember. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure, right?
I mean,
Focusing on the story.
He did, right?
I
I'm
mean,
pretty sure.
he's a robot, so
He's a
Can
roid
he?
dude.
I mean, he was human
There's a
in that
dude.
movie, sort of. That was a weird ass movie, honestly. It was good.
Looks like the Rhino shift car he puts in the thing that gives him emotions that he shoves in his chest at the end of the movie.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's like, I was like, this looks like something. I was like,
But
oh,
it gave us that movie gave us the best spit take. The best. The spit take.
This
That
is
was
what
the
Sayo
best.
uses to cut her victims. I mean, patients open.
Sayo? What?
She's a surgeon.
How? What? Okay, that's such an odd comparison, but okay.
So what it's time for?
Time for Breaking
to
Hero
break.
time.
Breaking Hero time.
Ugh.
This is the first week where I didn't write any notes, so
This is the
That's
first
okay.
week where I didn't
Did
watch
anything
these
happen this
Morphers.
week? Yeah, quite a few things.
yeah, well, quite a few things. I try to remember it as best as I can.
Yeah. Let's start off with Kiramager.
Kiramager.
Oh, so Sayo. Sayo got a bump on the head, got attacked by King. Oh, was it the King Express? And then bumped her head on the thing, and then she turned 5. Then after that, so they actually got it confirmed from an X-ray, saying that she had some sort of amnesia, and she went from being a cool chick to a baby girl.
Baby girl.
Yeah, and after that, they had a monster as a camera dude and swallowed up 2 of them. And then Yellow had to strategize like how to, get them out of there, but Red's also concerned about Sayo. And then they went to her Aikido teacher, who is all
Almost
used to be the actor.
Gosh.
Hey, yes.
Almost-
Vamos, Ninja.
Ninja. Gosh.
Gauch!
Yoshi.
And apparently she was a prodigy in Aikido, and she even saved a Shiba Inu who was stuck in a construction site. And then made her determined and very skilled in whatever she does from then on. So, and then she never cried apparently from then on. So, she works. She works very hard. I mean, she thinks more sharply when there's a life crisis going on, in like between life and death. So, yeah, that's her motivation to do things. And what else? And then the monster battle. Then, yeah, that's a pretty much a summary. So, what do you guys
Yeah,
think of the episode?
It's good. I enjoyed it.
It was a good episode for Sayo.
It was a good watch.
It was her first. I mean, it was her first Focus episode.
Yeah.
Which is why it's a little strange that they decided to go with the amnesia route.
Yeah. It was
That was really
I
weird.
mean, it was weird, but like, obviously, as you can see, it's a story she doesn't like telling. She doesn't like getting very personal with them, I guess. She likes to uphold a certain image of herself. So,
Oh, just like
this was kind of the
Shiguru.
only way we were going to find out. Also, I like how
yeah.
they're not really on a separate team, but I just enjoy how much like they know about each other, like from spending time together, obviously, being with the Sky team.
Hmm?
So like they're just because like Blue was the only one who knew that about her, so she must have like trusted him in confidence. So they must
Yeah, they probably had some sort of like, I think they probably knew each other before reforming a team. I'm not sure about that, but
maybe I just think like they probably just after like being on like the somewhat Sky team, they probably just train a lot together. Like how the three of the land team hangs out a lot, they probably hang out a lot.
yeah.
Like they
I
have
mean,
their own club.
if you look at the Sky team, they're more like in the older side, right?
They are.
And then the other 3 are more like, well, Yellow is more
Younger.
like a college student, and then the other 2 are high school. So
Yeah, whatever.
yeah, so I can see like there's 2 different cliques going on over there, but it's just interesting to see that as Aerosol said, like for a first focus episode for Sayo, I would think that you would be more focused about her medical, her job as being a surgeon and all that stuff. Like, I wouldn't be more focused about that, like how she copes with it being part of the team as well as becoming a doctor at the same time. That's what I was thinking that they would have done. But this is it's still a great focus episode for her because you get to
It is.
explore how she is, like why she's so cool and calm and collected, yet very sophisticated as well, and but yet she's quite strong and very skilled in martial arts. And but it wasn't originally like that. She was actually a crybaby as she was 5, which is mostly 5-year-olds do cry a lot.
Most
So
5-year-olds.
yeah. So yeah, which is I think it was a nice episode. It doesn't seem very fillery to me because like you just still familiarize what's going on with the character, and they still had showcased a little bit of the villains in there, not too much, just like a little touch base because I
And
mean
I-
that's gonna lead to next week.
And I really like how the Majuro in her. He's made the best of the situation. He's still believing in her.
Yeah, I really
That was
like
good.
that.
He's Jewel. Why would he
Yeah,
not believe
Jewel.
in people?
So Juro like has different ways of viewing on tackling obstacles compared to Tamatomo, which is I like that they're kind of like co-leading in a sense. Like I see it as like Tamatomo
Like,
is like a
Tamatomo is
co-leader.
more tactical.
Yeah,
in
he's
the
like a
battle.
side leader kind of thing, like kind of still supporting Drew in a sense of his leadership, like telling him, we should be doing this, we should be doing that. So I
he's
feel like
second
it's like a
in command.
buddy ship kind of situation. Because I'm assuming Tamatomo, I mean, in esports, I think he's probably leading most of the games and all that
Yeah,
stuff. So that's why
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
that was good.
Anything you want to say, Aerosol? What do you think about the episode?
I thought the episode was fine.
Yeah.
I think ultimately it'll probably be just kind of forgettable.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I think it did a fine job at just showcasing who SAYO is. Even if it did it in kind of a bizarre way, but it ultimately worked out. I really don't have too many issues with this the show itself.
I love
the
it.
episode.
yeah,
Um,
it's better than
I
what we got last
Say
year
it.
so far.
Don't
I,
say it.
I did it.
I love that the monster of the week was defeated by the giant monster of the week.
Yeah, I like that. That was
They
pretty
just like tossed it on him, which I
Yeah.
don't think I've ever seen happen. Like I don't think because Go Busters did the whole like smaller monster, larger monster
Yeah,
being two separate things. I don't think
Yeah.
they ever did that.
cool.
Where they actually used the larger one to beat the smaller one.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
they've made references to stuff like what I think it was Lupin versus Pat, where they finally acknowledged the joke where it's like, why don't you just get in the Megazord to step on them? And that's exactly what they did with one of the monsters. Because it was also something that I really like. They acknowledged the new machines as like, oh, we're gonna handle this like 5-year-olds, and they bring them in. I was like, oh, so they're 5-year-olds now, so they're aging apparently rather rapidly.
It was a little odd to me that they decided to introduce all three of them at once last week.
I like that.
Yeah.
I typically when we have like new mech or like new armaments and stuff introduced, we dole it out over the course of a few episodes.
Yeah.
So I was surprised that we got like all of them at once.
What do you think of that?
I think it's fine. It's
Yeah. Quite
you know,
unique.
I don't have an issue with it at all.
Really, it sounds like you have an issue with it.
I don't.
Is there a problem with how they're choosing to make different story elements there, Saul?
No, I am
Okay, I'm
praising
just
them for it. I enjoy
asking
it.
a question.
I like
Oh,
when
you're
Sentai
so
does
defensive.
things, it takes a different path from the
Alright,
norm.
Dude, chill. I just asked a question.
Oh, Grayson. Silly old Grayson.
I liked how Land Mage, it was just Land Mage and he used me and Tommy.
That
in the
doesn't
book
sound
battle.
wrong at all.
Eustace.
I like my
Used-
finisher. It's what is it called? The Roland Razor.
What?
It was a final attack against the monster. Like I killed the monster basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you sure did.
Pretty
I really
good.
hope these jokes don't go on for a long time because I'm gonna get real tired of them real fast.
Yeah, you keep getting tired, you can get knocked out and sleep. That's fine.
Yeah, well, it's fine.
What else is there? So apparently Mabashina has the was it the white Kirame stone to locate for like location purposes.
Well, 'cause
Um,
it's got a very strong Kira mentality.
yeah,
There's something special about it, unlike the other ones. Like, for example, I love how we keep learning stuff about her. Like, I love how they don't just dump it on us, but don't.
Yeah,
Like,
and,
like,
it's every episode.
Little bits of
It's
lore.
little bits, like every episode. It's not just like every couple episodes being like, oh, so it's just something like, and it makes sense, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's just like I'm trying to locate you guys. Just like, wait, what? It's like, oh yeah, like I can locate you guys based on your Kira mentality and based off of like your stones and stuff. That's how I find you in the first place. They're like, oh, what the hell? Can you try harder? And she's like, well, no.
Can you
like,
try?
I need a strong enough stone. And it's like, what about this one? And it's like, okay.
she's quite a useful character. Like usually
Very
in
useful.
yeah, like
Yeah.
with side characters and stuff, you're less like,
And she's not annoying.
yeah, not annoying at all. And like I reckon she could fight on the field as she is. Like she got a hard head, like could headbutt everybody. You know what I mean?
She's very hard-headed.
Yeah,
I
she can
you
get
guys-
hard headed.
I saw where that shut up. I saw where that joke was coming from a mile away at the end, being like, "Oh, Mabashina's gonna hit her in the
He's
face." It's like,
Yeah.
oh no, that looks like it hurts real bad.
Yeah, I'm surprised she didn't bleed.
It's fine. It's a solid, soft surface.
Yeah, but anyway, Saya's back to normal, and they're ready to do some storytelling next week. So, hey,
Wait, I'm thinking about something in this episode I have stuck in my head.
Tell me to take notes.
Shit, this is why I take notes.
is there anything else we need to address with Kiramager?
No, I think it's fine.
I think that's pretty much it, eh?
It's fine.
Okay, moving on to
Yeah, probably, yeah. I think.
yeah.
01010101.
0-1.
All right, 01. So Aruto had a returning customer, wanted to reactivate G Pen, the Humor Gear. These job Humor Gear progress keys are very heavily utilized now since this new arc opened. So
This still doesn't make me want to buy them.
yeah, I'm buying it. I'm buying it.
I might buy
You can-
Izus, but that's about it.
What are you buying?
Yeah, the job progress keys.
Oh, those?
Yeah. No.
They're-
Oh,
I mean,
Oh, those?
those? Wow.
all right.
Wow.
I'm gonna save my money. So.
What? Ow.
Well, you're not, 'cause you're gonna spend it on something else. Don't you lie to us.
Yeah, on like cool stuff. You Soldier Man.
Cool stuff.
Fuck you,
All the
Grayson.
cool stuff. So yeah, they
So cool.
reactivated G Pen, and Aruto wanted G Pen to make a decision whether he wants to go back serving his owner or make a decision and make his own comic or whatever, which is
Yeah, the second thing. So.
yeah. So that's so is that part of like part of his company? Like he just activates a human gear and then tell him like, you know,
Yeah,
do
that's
what you
what
want.
he does now. I think this is all company motto.
How is it different from that aspect to Jin? Because Jin wants to set them free. But
I think Jin is a little in over his head. Like he wants just to be like, oh, liberation, and I'm like, dude, you don't know how the world works. You just became Singularitor, and you got Singularitor, and then you died.
I think he didn't think
Single.
Aruto was like an asshole. I think, and then he finally found this episode. He's just helping them finally.
Also, Jin doesn't know how to counsel them like Aruto does.
Yeah.
Like, Jin's just like, do it, just do it.
Just
Like,
do
what are you
it.
talking about? Literally, my satellite's dead. I don't know what you're talking about. Get off me and stop yelling in my face, please. And then Aruto's like, draw. I don't know. Aruto just has this thing about him that I always liked. I like their new office. It's nice.
Yeah, I
casual.
like it. What else happened? So yeah, Jin was a lot in this episode. But his persuasion didn't work. So yeah, and Yua and her minions has to deactivate this human gear roaming around the streets. And I just don't get like how people are so like mortified seeing a human gear in the street. It's like, come on, you've seen them
Yeah.
before.
I mean, that took me back at first, but it's like,
Yeah.
it's like you just said, it's fear mongering.
Yeah.
Not to mention the last like really public thing that a lot of people saw was a Humagear attacking a politician on live TV.
Of his own volition.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
even under the influence of anything. Like, he did that on his own. So that's why people are a little bit rattled. And then fear-mongering from the politician and guy. And now, like, months have passed. And now they're just like, oh, human gear. My pants. And I'm just like... So, yeah.
But if it was real life and a human gear attacked a politician, we would actually praise it. So
Depends on who it is.
oh yeah, it depends on who it is.
If Kamala Harris got attacked, I would not be happy. Also, can we share Cody Wilson's most recent comment?
Oh
What?
yeah.
Is it a shared office or just Aruto's? Like, he's just like, Aruto-chan, Naito! Hey, can you shut up? We're trying to balance some books over here. It's like a accounting office. And it's just like, hey, man,
And
look,
then
we have no
Aruto's
problem with
just-
you moving in here, but, like, you gotta stop. Like,
And
we're
then
going
Aruto's
to talk to the
like-
landlord about this.
And then Arthur's like, this is my space.
This is my
No,
space. These are my
And then,
human
like,
gears.
that corner, no, that corner is my resting corner.
Why don't you
Yeah.
jump towards a dream?
And then Aruto just plays with cheese puffs by throwing.
I know what reference you're making.
I know.
It is Michael
It's a
Scott's
joke.
Paper Company.
Yeah. Funny.
And
Guy got his butt kicked again.
Yua got her butt beat by Vulcan again.
God,
Again,
yeah.
guys,
as always.
Fua is just the best.
He is
he's the
so
greatest.
cool.
beating the shit out of her until she just gets.
I just love how
knocked off
cool he
races.
is now. He just walks. He just like comes out of a corner, just like, "How long have you been there? How long have you been waiting there for?" Being like,
It's like literally just standing.
well. And I'm like, oh my god, that's amazing. He's like, I'm gonna have to stop you. And it's like, handle my light work, Yua. And it's just like, oh, that's such a lie. And then Yua's like, I'll destroy you. And Fu is like, okay, all right, here we go.
round.
It's like, until you
What's
tell me
that?
that dream, I will keep beating the ever living crap out of you. Also, it just makes absolutely no sense to me. She's like, oh no, she stole the assault wolf key. Congratulations. He doesn't
get
use
what's
that
happening.
anymore.
What was she planning to do with it?
I don't know. Maybe make her own power up. To be fair,
You reckon?
he did ask her to take back the technology that he stole. I know her original aim was the Rampage key, but like she took something. She's probably scared to go back to Guy empty-handed. So
I feel like she's gonna do something with that. Maybe that could be a foreshadowing of the supposed new villain coming in May.
Assault Bullet.
What else? I liked Fuwa's transformation this time. He was actually
some kicks and stuff.
he did a kick, and then there was a YouTube video that he uploaded talking about the behind the scenes of that, and that's in English sub. So if you go to
Hey.
his channel,
I remember he subbed about a minute of a video in English once.
yeah,
I'm like, what the hell?
yeah. I mean, his recap videos of after each episode
He does.
that reviews in the week gets a lot of views. So
Oh no, never mind. He did another one of like, "Hey guys, look, it's a lot of you are commenting and making fun of me about sweating. It's hot over here right now, and I have to wear a full suit and jacket. So leave me alone. I'm hot."
He's doing great things. What else?
Plays
do
Animal
we
Crossing every day.
have? Yeah,
It was
yeah,
Minecraft,
Fortnite,
and
dude.
it was Minecraft, and then Animal Crossing came out.
And then he did Fortnite on the side as well.
Before Minecraft, he would play a horror game every morning, and it was just
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
Play the
it's fun.
easy
I
one,
love
man.
his reactions and all that stuff. It's pretty cool. What else do we have?
You took the Salt Wolf key.
Do you not listen to me like at all?
Oh shit, he said that.
Yeah, he did. He did that.
Wow, you probably know me, Grayson.
Good God! I know I
Is there
talk a
anything
lot,
else?
but come on,
Aristotle,
man.
what do you think?
Huh?
Hey, this is the
What?
same guy who thought smartboards were iPads, Grayson. This is the person you're dealing with.
That's
so
not an excuse.
cut me
You
some
call-
slack,
You
please.
calling yourself
Oh, yeah.
stupid isn't going to make me go easy on you because you're significantly
Appreciate
smarter than me. So
Nah.
Is there anything else that we need to address? Aristotle,
Jin and
you know?
Naruto are in cahoots right now.
Mhm.
They've formed a bit of
Basically,
a
Parad
partnership.
and
As far as like the recap, I don't know, but I rather enjoyed this episode.
Mm.
yeah, it was fun.
I like when I almost called it Geo. Oh my god! I like when Zero-One. I like when Zero-One brings back
Grayson.
older one-off characters.
Yeah.
Because like the show actually does that quite often. And it's not something it needs to do. A lot of Kamen Rider series don't do that, but I think it helps to kind of world build a bit because you've
It
seen
just
these
makes more
characters.
sense.
Yeah, you've seen these
It just
characters
makes-
before, so like you kind of already know them, and
It's like we've got to introduce a bunch of new people, and instead of they're just like, "Hey, remember me? I live like right up the street, so like, I'm still here.
And also save some
I'm
money.
still here, by the way.
Save
I
some
didn't
money.
disappear after a couple weeks ago."
Yeah, and it was nice to like check back in with the manga artist and to see like the events of that episode kind of stuck with him and how it's sort of filtered into this episode with him
Yeah.
now trying to actually help his assistant become a person, basically.
Yeah.
It sounds like they're trying to just use good plot.
It
Being
sounds
like,
like
hey,
good
remember that
storytelling.
guy who like was a jerk? He grew as a person over time, and where he is at in life just currently helps our current situation in the story. Makes sense, doesn't it?
Totally not bad, Gio.
I'm not bashing on just Geo.
Just
Yeah, there's plenty of Kamen Rider series that
Yeah,
are guilty
yeah.
of that.
Plenty
So.
of Tokusatsu series. That does
Oh,
period.
yeah. But I really enjoyed that part. We also had a really random cameo from Assassin Chan.
Don't you
Yeah,
dare!
yeah.
Don't you
Yeah.
dare!
oh yeah,
Smut on that.
that was a fun scene, I guess, that happened. I was like, oh, the lady's back, and then like she turns into that guy. I was like, what?
That was
Yeah.
uncomfortable for me.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah, that was
"Ugh."
like,
So-
nah. And then like you can actually change like the data. I mean, that actually does work, doesn't it? Like you have the secretary lady, then she can just opt out, and then you can switch over to another one. So that's quite interesting in a sense. But
I also
I thought it was. Oh, go ahead, Aerosol.
go ahead, by all means.
I thought it was really cool when Jin came to save Aruto. It was just like final strike, and then just a ring of fire, and I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
god, that's
Yeah.
so cool.
You get shit out there.
I-
Love to see it.
That's so cool. Also, I love how Jin took those two guys out in one hit.
Yeah.
yeah,
Because Aruto cares about people, so he's like, I don't want to hurt them. I want to hurt Guy, obviously, but I don't want to hurt these dudes. They're just brainwashed. They're just stupid and racist, and it's just like they're just dumb.
These
And Jin's like,
troopers are
yeah,
quite
but I don't
weak,
like
man.
humans, period. So I'm just gonna knock them out real quick. Then we can take care of Guy.
I really like where they're going with Jin.
Yeah.
You mentioned it earlier that he is absolutely in over his head when it comes to what he's trying to do, because he has no resources, no help, nothing. He has no plan really.
He's
but,
going with
like-
the flow.
He's just gonna grab everyone by the arms and say, that's all he's done so far. He did it to Izu. He did it to this guy. I'm like, dude, do you have any? Like, it's you realize that you had to you were tortured essentially before you reached singularity. Like, it's you can't just tell somebody.
I mean, he was literally dead.
I like that his intentions are good-ish. It's just that like he's clearly a product of like a very abusive upbringing,
Exactly.
if that's what you want to call it. For
His dad's kind of a jerk. His dad's
Yeah.
still a jerk. It's like
Yeah,
this, he's literally just turned to this rebellious son, and his dad every now and then just visits him. And it's like, it's not the will of the Ark, son. He's like, "Kid, shut
So
up.
basically, Dawson. Dawson is basically Roby. Left
Oh,
Josh.
God.
is Jin.
Josh is not cool enough to be Jin.
That's true.
But yeah, he was clearly taught one way, and now that he's sort of on his own and experiencing the world for himself, much like a child, he's realizing that one way was not entirely how the world
It's
works.
not gonna work. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, oh gosh. And now Aruto is getting him to think more and just being like, God, I love Aruto so much. I just love him so much.
He's grown a lot from the first episode.
I know. It's
Really is.
fantastic. He's fantastic. I love how everyone's grown. There've been so much character growth. Even freaking Izu's grown as a character.
Oh yeah.
Because in the beginning, she was literally just a stone cold robot. And then each episode, Aruto would be like, well, actually, this is how humans work. And now she's reached singularity. And now Aruto's grown. Fuwa's grown. Yua
Yaiba's
is growing.
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 Getting to a big girl.
Yeah, Aruto's
Guy's
great.
insane.
And then there's Guy.
This guy.
and then there's Guy.
This guy.
Hirobi is still there too. What happened to Hirobi?
He's just chilling.
Yeah,
He's
he's
just
just
chilling like a
waiting.
villain.
Hirobi's
just
like,
waiting.
he's a lot like Evolt in a way, to where it's just like he keeps the same form. Well, Evolt didn't keep the same form, but he keeps the same form. But since it's a human gear, he just keeps learning, so he just gets stronger.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh yeah.
Man,
Guys,
I,
like, how
I
are
would
you
be shocked
able
if
to keep
Hirobi
up
was
with
the final
me?
villain though.
Guys, like, how are you able to keep up with me? I was like, I've been watching you. I can keep up.
Yeah, I've
My
been watching.
suit's cool. They don't need to upgrade it.
I've seen you get your ass kicked about 5 times now.
I think you get the gist on how to do it. How many times
Which-
you've come in my house and used my stuff without asking?
Which is also a point I guess to bring up now, because I see it as a source of contention for a lot of people. It is unique that we are in a position where the heroes really aren't being challenged, at least not
now.
in battle. Outside of battle, they
mean-
are a little bit, but in battle, like Fua annihilates everybody. Goes up.
to be fair, Fua had like 3 to 4 months of just getting his ass
Yeah,
kicked. And Aruto had like a month when Guy showed up where he just got beat up. So now it's just like, what a nice refreshing
Yeah.
change of pace.
it's this period of time where like the heroes are kind of on the upswing compared to the villains.
Which is weird
I-
because Exade never really had that. And it's the same writer.
Yeah.
Like Exade was like someone stronger, but you always got a weak link in there somewhere. Like
Yeah,
for a second it was Hero, then he got an upgrade, and then it was the show ended with it being Taiga. It's like,
but yeah, I get why people would be bothered by like they're already bothered by Guy, so seeing Guy get beaten so much and then not leave, like that not be the end of it. I can see the frustration there, but at the same time, I think that's just how stories work. There's an ebb and flow to things, and sometimes the heroes are in control for a little while, and just enjoy it while it lasts, because it's probably not going to last.
Yeah. What else is there?
You got Corey, who's probably going to bring it up again this week, is that guy's motive is valid, it's just not interesting.
Yeah.
He's just like, I want money. He's like, that's fair. That's fair.
Who doesn't love money?
I will do anything to get it. I'm like, oh god.
He wants money, and he doesn't want anybody else to get money. So he tries to trash other businesses.
I think Guy will probably be his own downfall. I think Guy is probably going to end up with like some public form of humiliation and like.
Yeah, he's gonna
feel like he'll be
set himself up for failure.
Pretty much.
I feel like
he's great at that. He's all of the weapons he has made to counteract his enemies are now being used against him.
Yeah. I think that's pretty much it for Zero-One.
Sure.
Great episode again.
Feels good. I liked it.
Yeah, it just feels like a different show. Like after the tournament arc.
I was realizing this after I watched Ultraman. It was just like, wow, what a great story in only 25 episodes. And I was like, that's exactly what Kamen Rider needs to do. It's like they need to be like 25 episodes, change, and that's exactly
Well,
what
they
they've
kind of
done.
did that. It was Amazon. And
Huh?
Amazon's.
Amazon's a different show entirely.
Edgy.
They tried to like make it dark and gritty.
Yeah,
All they need to do is
it
make
can be a
two
bit
different
too much for
stories.
people. I didn't mind it.
Make 2 to 3 different stories. Like make it treat it like a very long movie. You've got the first act, you've got the second act, and you've got the third act of the show. That's fine. That's all you need to do.
Yeah. Yeah, Zero-One's pretty good. So moving on to
Guys, I didn't watch Beast Morphers this week. I straight up forgot.
I
Straight up forgot.
I haven't watched the last 20. I'm sorry. I know you want me to.
We could just skip it.
I mean, I just watched it this morning. I kind of forgot about it.
it's nothing much. It's just badass Megan's back.
It was basically
And
the
they-
bio. Make it.
Yeah. You know the chick who,
Oh.
yeah. And after that, Zoe and Thingamajig. Nate hates her.
What's his face? Thingamajig. Nate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he had the cool bow.
Oh yeah, they used the bow
It-
too.
it had, like,
And then they
Jackrabbit
actually
gorilla
infused
power.
lion DNA into it, and it actually became to fruition. And then they decided to siphon out the poison for, was it like as a vaccine kind of situation?
Antidote.
Something like that. Something
Yeah.
like
Antidote from the Tree of Life.
because like
Yeah.
Nate programmed something and then like
It's like a firewall or something.
yeah, firewall
Antivirus.
messes up things. It's just a bad thing that Nate did, but he didn't
It's just
know.
a bad time.
It's just a bad time.
You know?
So basically, people change. That's that's
People
the moral
change.
of the story of the
People
episode.
I mean, they
Change,
didn't say that
Megan
directly, which I
change.
appreciate. They didn't say that. Hey, people really changed.
It's
don't
okay. Next week they're gonna look directly in the camera and say, "Hey, Tommy, people change. Also, you suck."
But yeah, Power Rangers.
Steel was
yeah,
fun at
It
the
was like
funny. I chuckled when his leg was gone. That's funny. It was
yeah.
fun.
But the most stupidest thing I heard was that Ben and Betty's dad was there, right? I mean, yeah, his dad
love
was
that
there,
man.
and they actually made the
Zord?
Tatsugami lighter, right?
Yeah, I mean,
And then Commander Shaw was like, "You made a Megazord without Grid Battle Force's input."
Dude, he
And-
owns Grid Battle Force.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I
he-
mean. I'm like, what the
I mean, he's wearing the little grid
He
battle
had the
for
little
symbol.
logo on the bloody. Oh my god!
He literally should have looked at her and be like, "I don't have to tell you anything. I can
man.
fire you right
on
now."
the spot.
He's Commander Birdie. He's got the chin and everything.
Wait, that's Commander Birdie?
No, he's like
No,
the Commander
it's a
Birdie of the
it's a
show.
Commander-
Oh shit! Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if it was Commander Bird. You could have told me. You just said it. I would have believed you.
Commander Bernie. So yeah, that's
it was a
DM.
alright episode.
Did Nate and Zoe make out?
No.
Unfortunately,
I'd send it back.
Wait, there is going to be an
I'd send it back.
episode, I think, that talks about the relationship. I don't know when.
Where they just make out for 25 minutes.
Oh my
That would be
god,
better than the
Grayson,
first
what kind
5
of thing?
episodes of
Is that
the
your
fucking
fucking
season.
best, dude?
They're both my age. I can make these jokes.
Okay. I mean, we're sort of in the same age. I think.
Jackie's literally 8 days older than me, and Abraham's like 2 months older than me.
All right, that's fair. I'm basically older than them.
I can fantasize about them if I want.
I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay, so we learned this podcast that I don't know what smart boards are, and then Grayson has fantasies about Jack Sosowski and Abraham. And
Not together, you idiot. Just Abraham. No. Abraham and Steel.
Well, we're
Those were my fantasies.
Oh my. Yeah, it
Also,
was
I
an okay
love-
episode.
I love mecha, but only these mecha.
okay. That doesn't have nothing to do with the episode.
Just
Okay.
these mecha. Nothing
Hoping
else.
we're getting a Tadigami Lyo, Beast X King Zord.
Probably not.
Grayson,
Yeah,
fuck
imagine
you.
it never
They like to
really
just
It doesn't
not
have
give us
to play
toys.
on you, man. I'm like,
Because they're gonna sell the vinyl version, right? Like you know,
They'll
the
give
big
it to
ass-
us with the when they give us the striker morpher.
fuck you. Oh my god, dude. I swear.
What about
hungry.
What about the bow? Oh my god.
I don't know.
They're
They're
probably gonna
it's a
come up with a
Nerf
Nerf
bow.
version of it.
hmm
What else happened? Robo Blades and Roxy were there and they got destroyed, I think.
Yeah, they
Again?
got destroyed again.
Oh,
but,
Yeah.
You know,
no.
you know
Oh,
how they
no.
are, they'll get remade.
Again?
I
Oh,
like
no.
how they like did that though, to where it's like, yeah, no, they're stronger than you now, but now you just can come back whenever. You're still gonna get killed by them multiple times.
Yeah.
So,
Until now, we don't see Blaze and Roxy, the good versions.
we'll
I
see
mean,
them every now and then, probably. They
Probably,
exist.
what
They're
if
out
never,
there.
Grayson? It's
I
been,
wouldn't
like,
be shocked they turn
4
up in the last
episodes.
episode or something.
I mean, like you gotta look out for Liana and Colby. They work long. Like Power Rangers on its own is a very tiring, barely legal working hours job. So,
Barely leave.
Yeah.
so, like they're on set all the time. So it's like, hey,
I
take
mean,
your
they
makeup
probably got
off.
paid like $50
And
a
go-
day
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, you know. But no, like they're probably like, hey, we don't want to take too much out of you guys, so you know.
As
Yeah.
if we don't enough. Take enough time out.
But
Yeah,
you know,
wanna
when
do
you
it
get back
more.
to the US, you have to pay your own ticket back.
Yeah. What else happened this episode?
That's pretty much it. Like they're all friends now. Like Megan's.
I really liked Abraham's acting in the episode where like he was really like in his voice how he changed his mannerisms towards Megan when he first met her. He was like, "Hey, I don't like you one bit."
Megan, I don't like you.
Yeah,
I
basically.
don't like you, Megan.
You made me. You exposed my relationship with my coworker.
Yeah.
Talk about me and my side piece.
Clearly, you're trying to show off I'm being unprofessional.
Knock it off. I'm boy genius Nate Silva. I can do whatever the hell I want. I can do whomever the hell I want.
No.
Aerosol's on Amazon.
I was earlier when the show started.
He's my real soldier mech.
Guys, I think it's time.
Wait, hold up.
It's time for the
Oh, wait,
shitty
hang on.
opinions.
Yeah, it's time for. I'm gonna go make some food.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Wait, so let me think.
We
what
got a
happened.
few.
Wait, they had that one scene. Remember Aerosol, Go Busters, where like Tatsugami Lyle was fighting Go Buster Ace, and he had that really cool flash scene when they're mecha. Do you remember that?
I don't, but it's been years since I've watched that.
Okay, it's really interesting. They had that scene. That was a cool moment, I guess.
Okay. Anything that we want to highlight?
Okay, who
Let me
has
have a look.
the? Let me look one ups.
Shitty opinions.
Wait, no,
shitty
for
opinions.
shitty opinions. Where's that?
I've got Rio Gano.
You-
You can look at
Shitty-
Cody Wilson's one.
Oh, look at Cody. Okay, so Cody
Yeah,
says
like what did
Beast
he say?
Morphers.
Great. Like, just tell what he said.
Cody Wilson. He said Beast Morphers. Step
Yeah.
up from last week. Megan was there. He liked her. But oh wait, no, wait. I take that back. She didn't like her because like, he didn't want her to be redeemed.
Oh yeah.
She wanted blood in the episode. Okay.
I want blood.
He wants blood in the episode because like he wants to see people getting hurt.
You
actually.
mean like if Zoe and her pull each other's hair, sure, why not?
No.
I mean, I think he meant like blood, like the Rangers get injured. I guess.
If there's like a little drop of blood in the Power Rangers season on Nickelodeon, that will be flagged.
Okay, and then Zero-One, he says he liked G-Pen being his own artist. He's gonna be curious to see how the public reacts to manga by the Kamen Rider. Yaiba's days of being a tool are numbered. I like that.
Yeah.
He likes the company and hope to keep it. And basically said, fuck Saya. And then Kiramager, he likes the traumatic stuff.
Yeah.
The dead grandpa. The dead grandpa? What? They love traumatic
what?
stuff. Oh wait, wait. Oh wait, to being buried alive. I was like confused. That was last week. I was like, what? Dead grandpa.
Say what?
Oh, that's last week. Okay. Oh, because the buried alive. Because the dog
buried
was about to be
alive.
buried alive.
Oh,
So Japanese
yeah.
people are
Okay.
weird.
Yeah, the dog was about to be buried alive. Yeah,
Okay,
that's quite
dude.
dramatic. Yeah.
All right.
Didn't happen.
Yeah,
Kid
it was
Sayo-
about to happen.
Calm your
Yeah.
tits.
Yeah.
Kid Sayo, he liked her. Getting the character growth was cool. Then Garo.
What you're into. We don't talk
Erso,
about
do
Garo.
you watch Garo? Have you watched the new Garo?
I haven't watched the new one. No.
Okay.
Oh, you're up to date with
So-
Garo. Oh.
The streets people do Garo.
Yeah.
Do I look like a streets person?
You're the sweets person.
It's because he's having soda.
Okay, Garo, he said, by looks of it, you die in the game, you die in the real world. Okay, what a shock there. That's totally. I
Do
didn't
you watch
expect that.
Garo?
No.
Oh.
But
Okay,
I'm pretty
so what?
I'm
Like,
pretty sure they just took the concept of like you're in the game, you die in real life. It's not a shocker. It's like a shtick that does it in real, in like multiple shows and stuff.
he's the only gentleman here reviewing Garo.
It's good. And then he said he likes the idea of negative emotions feeding Garo. 6 out of 10. Okay,
Right.
that's Cody. Good shit, Cody.
Yeah. Okay, I got Ryogano. The highlight I would say on his Kiramager episode 6 is that he liked the mecha fight and having lift on spin up the monster's tentacles like spaghetti. He liked that. He really liked that. And I was like, yeah, that's pretty fun. Yeah, he likes how guy got kicked, his ass got kicked again. Oh yeah, that's the point. Horobi says that they that eventually all the Humigis should be connected to the Metsubo Jinrai in order to survive and get rid of humanity. So Horobi is more into like getting still attacking humanity. I'm not sure about Jin himself. I think he's just focused on freeing the Humigi but not really attacking humanity. So they have two different views going on over there. He appreciates that you are being the whole tool thing being addressed more. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much the different points that that we haven't addressed on our conversations. And Not Ultra has a clusterfuck of a comment here.
Holy shit! Okay.
I think Not Ultra is going to be a writer one day. I don't know.
I mean, that's my summary too. I used to roll hella.
Yeah, I think I used to write like that, and after that I compressed
mean,
in.
And also, that's like the same length as my notes too. If I were, they gave a lot of effort, but I didn't do it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he watched Beast Morphers. Okay, let's see what he has to say for Beast Morphers.
Okay. Let's see how sick it is.
He liked that how the Zord was made, and I think it's because of the lion DNA and the mecha, and also the choice of the scientist. So I think he's referring to Megan, which is like not a usual thing. You bring back a one-off side character and bring him back and come back as good. I don't know if that's done before in Power Rangers.
Yes.
If they
maybe.
done, then yeah, cool.
Sure.
Evox was no. The stock footage is nice. Okay, he liked the stock footage used. I fully expect the next couple of episodes just being all dumb filler, but outdated morals like don't ever lie to your friends. Yeah, see, this is a problem with Power Rangers. Like, I mean, it's not a problem because a lot of I think a lot of people find it okay. It depends like on your taste of like how the morals are set for you in terms of how the show is portraying the morals. But so far in Beast Morphers is just quite on the nose, in my opinion. But some others may think differently. But unfortunately, based on like the network is currently in, they gotta do morals in that sense. But I think the writing style could be improved. Maybe we'll see next year when Hasbro takes over the whole franchise. But yeah, that's just pretty much it with the shitty opinions. Now it's time for
The hardest Prognosatsu to date, probably.
Oh, it's gonna be
It is hard.
You can complain all you want. You just be grateful of what it almost was.
Yes.
What was it almost?
What happened?
What was it almost?
Wait, what?
What
Did
was
you
it
not do
almost?
Aerosol?
Oh.
Top 5 Sentai openings of all time.
Oh.
Wait,
God,
what?
God.
What do you mean?
It was almost that.
Oh, it was almost that. I was like, I thought you did like a
Oh, that's
360. and
hard.
I said,
Sentai
it is.
opening. That's hard.
That's coming though.
That's coming. It's gonna beat your ass.
What did you
So
give
we have
Aerosol?
top 5 Heisei Kamen Rider openings. Do you guys want to do like starting with 5 and then 4, 3, 2, 1?
Yep, we'll
In
go
the
in
round?
order of
like we always
Aerosol,
do.
Tommy, Roland, and me.
That's how counting works.
Okay, we'll start off with our guest, Aerosol.
Oh, I took notes.
Yeah, that's
Oh
right.
wow!
Put us in great formation.
I had to write at the top there. 0-1 can't be on this list.
Yeah, that's true. I would say so because the show has to be done. I think, even though the album's out.
Also, it has to be a Heisei opening.
Oh yeah,
well, that's
dude. I did not. Wow, that's like a 200 IQ.
The show's not over. I can't get a
Yeah.
full view of the song now.
Yeah.
The whole song is out.
Wait, I did not think about.
I can't fully understand it because the show's not over. I don't know what the whole opening means.
we're not reviewing the show, man. Just the song.
Song.
My number 5, and I was trying not to go with like nostalgia too much, but it was hard and I couldn't keep it off the list. Kamen Rider Kuga.
That's a good
Okay.
theme song.
Good thing.
Yeah.
No fear.
No pain.
I know.
I was listening to these yesterday and today, just all of them in a row, and I kept coming back to Kuga. And I'm like, I like it too much. I gotta keep it.
I love how seriously you took this aerosol. I wrote down. Well, I mean, to be fair, this is how I did it. I was like, okay, what openings do I really love currently? And then I'm like, okay, I wrote down 6. I'm like, all right, one of them's got to go. All right, now I just got to put them in order. Okay, I'm done.
We have a runner-up. Afterwards.
Is there anything you'd like to say about Kamen Rider Kuga's opening?
It's just really cool. I like it. It's not often now that we have openings that are actually specifically about the writers themselves. But Kuga's is. It's
Yeah.
also very much about like a revival and the show coming back and it being, better than it was.
Yeah.
It's red.
It's red.
It's red.
He's red now.
But sometimes he's blue.
And green.
And maybe
And
purple.
purple.
And maybe black.
Whoa.
Oh,
Calm
and
down.
white. Oh.
All right, Tammy.
My number 5 would have to be Climax Jump from Kamen Rider Deno.
Cool.
I really like that song from Deno. Like, need chance to get you and all that shebang. And I just like the song because, like, it first picks up, like, really slow, and it just ramps up around the middle. It gets me dancing.
It barely didn't make my list. Just barely. I really like that song though.
Here's the thing.
Don't-
What made this list super easy for me was that I
What?
added the rule of no covers. Like, it has
No
to be the
covers.
original.
Yes, please, God. There's so many
Because
covers for
I
the
do
song.
love Climax Jump, but I love Climax Jump
Don't-
Deadliner version, where you
Really?
have the four Imagine singing.
Nah, it has to be
That's my
OG.
favorite
It
version
has
of
to be
the
OG.
song.
It has to be AAA, the band that has to sing that song.
Batteries.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, is it the J-pop group? Yeah.
Yeah, they made
Harrison's
Climax
they
Jump.
sang
gone.
that.
He's already sick of us.
He got his chicken wings.
I just barely found out there was a Climax Jump final. I just listened to that earlier today. That was really good by AAA. It was for the Saraba movie.
All right, Roro.
I've
Roro.
got. I've got Anything Goes for Kamen Rider. Oh.
You got the medals 1, 2, and 3. Life goes on. Hey, go.
What I liked about it is the lyrics. Like in translation, it's like tomorrow's blank and your value it like hang on, let me just get that out. It's okay, tomorrow's always blank. Your value is something that you decide yourself. I like that. That kind of resonates to me. And like, you don't know what comes in tomorrow. Like anything can happen. So it's like a kind of like a free spirited song. I think. I don't know. Every time I never skip that theme song. Every time when I was binging on those, like
He's got food.
it's really fun.
It got delivered just now.
He got
Yeah.
food.
But yeah, it's a great song. It's gonna remain on my playlist.
Please feel
For
free to eat on camera. I don't know how you are with that. Just dig in. We don't care.
I'm so sorry, Roland. What was yours?
Anything Goes in Kamen Rider O. That's my number 5.
We might be talking about that again later.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm done. How about you, Grayson?
My number 5 is. It is Switch On. Forza is my number 5.
Oh yeah.
I love that song so much. When I first listened to that song, I listened to it over and over and over again on the bus, on the way to school. It's just such a fun, upbeat, like hopeful song. It matches the show perfectly. Like, there's never a time where I like ever got sick of it while watching the show. Like, I was just like, yeah, this is amazing. This is amazing, always and forever. I don't know. It's just such a like they're in high school. It's a very upbeat song. It doesn't take itself too seriously. Yeah, this is number 5. There's not too much to say about number 5. It's number 5.
I'm saucing my wings.
What happened to Tommy?
No!
Ah,
Tommy.
He's number 4 through 1. We don't know him.
Should I continue on with number 4, or
Yeah.
has someone
Go
not
for
gone
it.
yet?
No, I just went.
Cool.
So it's back to you.
My number 4, and I had this listed out, all 5, and then I
Okay.
changed it about 30 minutes before the show.
30 minutes for
My number 4, because I re-listened to it and remembered how much I loved the song, is "Surprise Drive."
Ooh.
Just, I don't know, just really gets me pumped for the show. I like singing along to it. It's one of the few where I actually kind of do sing along to it, which is weird for me, but
Yeah.
I don't usually do that.
I don't usually sing.
there's not a ton to say about it. It's a really good song, really fast paced and high energy, and
Makes you be in top gear.
yeah.
Your brain cells.
Yeah,
get
basically.
your last 2 brain cells in top gear.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Tommy.
Mine is number 4 is "Anything Goes,"
Yeah.
and I love that song because you count the medals 1, 2, and 3, and life goes on. Anything goes, coming up O's.
That's it.
And I
That's
just
the only
like the,
reason.
and I just like the whole instrumental stuff behind it too, behind the song, where like there's like the chorus and then like how it gets you pumped a little bit throughout the whole song.
It's a good song.
It's rad.
It's rad.
It's rad.
Anything goes good. Roro.
Mine is Excite for Exade for my number 4.
That was made the list.
Yeah, it just
It's hard.
like
Still a good song. I love it.
it's like an urban type of mix pop
The hell's that supposed to
song.
mean?
Ask Daishimura.
Yeah.
Ask him, man. He made the
It's-
song.
It's still I still listen to it. It's just the only thing I don't like when it's used in the show is like when is there serious moments that
Oh yeah, that's so weird.
Comes out of nowhere.
Like,
yeah.
I gotta
Is the episode
believe.
over?
You
It's not?
gotta
Okay.
believe it.
We're
You're
just
like
throwing
so
it in
serious,
there?
but it's a fun song. I actually love it when X8's on. I don't skip on it at all. And the lyrics are, believe in yourself, and
I gotta
God
believe.
gives only one trial, and then you gotta believe. You'll have one chance to do it, and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
it
So
always
that kind of
plays during
resonates.
the most serious moments of the show. like
Yeah,
the
that's the
Burger
only
fight.
thing negative about it. But
Like the Juju Burger debut, like it played during that, and I was like, "Come on, man, this is a pivotal moment." For the show. Don't distract.
yeah.
Don't distract.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think about like how mismatched it was as like an in-show battle theme or anything like that
Yeah.
until I was on last time 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
and that's no joke. Kind of why I didn't pick it. I like the song so much, but like, yeah, you're right. It kind of, I don't know. You gotta be in the right mood for X-Aid's song.
Yeah.
It did not make my list, although Daichi is easily one of
Yeah.
the most talented Japanese
I like-
artists I listen to.
He is.
Random thought that's unrelated to this, but sort of. I love "Life Is Beautiful" by him. That's probably.
Oh, I love Life is Beautiful. We're
That's
talking
fun.
about those kind of songs.
Oh, I
right
love
now.
that song. Yeah.
I know, but it's great because he's a great singer.
That's a movie song.
That's what he used in the movie, right?
Yeah, that was really
Yeah.
good. Very inspirational.
Oh, it's my turn. My
Number 4.
is
Quattro.
Yeah, it is Over Quartzer. Like
I almost made this list. I love that song.
I
He's like,
love that song. I was thinking about just like how much I just listened to that, like the piano opening. It was so good. Like Issa, he's amazing. Like he's
Yeah.
DePump. Only really like 90s DePump. I love 90s DePump. New DePump sucks, except for the song that came out with the movie. I like Party.
Oh yeah, Party.
Party. P-A-R-T-Y. That's good, but no, it's just such a good song. I like it. I like the techno vibe and all that. It's Shuta Tsuyoshi, very talented artist.
He was from Triple A.
Yeah,
those two
Yeah.
together, they just work so well. So it's just
Love that song. Over
I
Ports.
don't know, and it fits like whenever like I remember it debuted as a fight during the Fi's Armor debut episode, which is funny because Issa sings that song. So
Yeah.
so like I was like, oh, this fits so well with like fight scenes and stuff for the time being until they start doing insert themes. But like, I don't know, I just really like it.
Yeah, it was good. I like it.
Yeah,
Aaron
that song
Soul.
pumps me up.
Number 3 is a good example of not necessarily needing to enjoy a show to really like the song. Mine is Switch On.
Mm.
Oh.
Forza's whatever.
Or this one.
But,
Watch your mouth. I love that show.
hey, I roll back, man.
No,
we
I
don't
know.
hold
I know a
back
lot
to
of people
Grayson.
don't like it. I know a lot of people don't like it, and I know why a lot of people don't like it. It is what it is. It's not for everybody.
But
It really isn't. You gotta be in the right mood to watch it.
Mm.
You gotta have your Switch on to watch.
I still
Yeah.
binged it. It was alright.
that said, Switch On is great. It's just a great song.
Yeah.
So good.
I've been listening to it a lot now.
Catchy.
It is. It's a really catchy song, and it fits the show. Fits the show perfectly.
I like the freestyle on that song.
Hmm.
Like she's like rapping, sort of.
But yeah, I don't have too much more to say that hasn't already been said about it. But like,
Yep.
it's really great. Just a really great song. Yeah, the other two just hit it like just a little bit more for me, but
Yep.
it was up there for me.
All right, Tammy, what's your number 3?
My number 3 is Be the One.
Ooh.
I'm gonna be- I just like the song because like it starts out, the instrumental sounds really good.
Mm.
Opening narration of the show.
It's fun. We talk
like
about
it.
Excite. I know this is your number 3. I'm sorry, but we talk about Excite being a bad example of when to put in a show. Almost every single time they used "Be the One," in the
I
show,
know.
it was perfect.
It was perfect. Like I still remember when Sento finds out about the Pandora panel. Let's say.
what? Can't read your damn notes. If "Be the One's your number 2, wait your damn turn.
He hates it.
It's down. I can't read.
Oh, it's down on the list.
I
Let
was
me shut up.
mic'd. I was muted. I listed all of my all the songs into like different categories,
Mhm.
Ah.
and I specifically wrote down because the one I listened to on YouTube for "Be the One" was the live performance, and I don't like it. I love that.
Oh, you didn't like the live.
I
Okay.
didn't. I love that song. Can't do it live. I don't like
Yeah,
the
usually there's a
sound
difference between live and
Yeah.
recording. But I just love how the song Grayson, as you mentioned, like using the show, like when Sento finds out about the Pandora box and then he rips it open and the song just plays and like, oh shit,
Yeah.
shit's about to happen.
My favorite instance in that song is when the Genius form debuts.
Oh.
It's when, like, they think Sento's gone, like Banjo thinks Sento's gone, he's about to die, and then he just like
He shows up.
You see the sunlight, and like it's just
Yeah.
him. It's like, what are you doing? You're not the main character of the story. Obviously, I gotta come save the day.
Dude, I'm getting chills from that, man. When you
And then
say
like the
it.
Genius bottle shows up, and I'm like, yes.
Yes.
So good.
Yeah, I love that song. Beverly's a really great singer too, and
Fantastic singer. I love her.
then her English is pretty good. Like it's not like it's like not like
It was because she's Filipino, so she
That's fair.
so it's their second language, and
She's Filipino.
yep, she's not Japanese at all.
She's a
Oh, that's
white-ass
cool.
Filipino.
Yeah.
Also, she learned Japanese. Basically.
Yeah, she studied Japanese because she did
Oh.
she did the voice in the fills, but like she wasn't getting popular there, so she needed another avenue to get her talents.
Oh, it
so
worked.
she moved to Japan, and
It worked. 'Cause
it worked. She studied Japanese and sing for the Japanese people.
I love Be the Ones. Bro.
Yeah.
Love that song.
Bro.
Pretty cool lyrics. Be the one, be the lights.
3.
Yep. My number 3.
Yeah.
is it's Just Live More for Kamen Rider Guy. I know it's not a popular song, but I like it because like
Really?
That's not a popular song.
Yeah, I was gonna
Really?
say. I was like,
I
I'm
haven't heard
a
anybody
song.
like go crazy about it.
Dude, that song is fucking amazing.
it's a great.
Yeah,
like
I love
it.
it.
I like it.
Yeah, that's my number 3 because like I'm usually a yes person, but this song actually is like, I should start saying no.
Don't say no. Just
Like I like I'm very nice and people like, try to blow me over or whatever. I'm just like, nah, I'm not gonna take anybody's shit. Like I'm gonna fight for myself and in any situation
Well,
and yeah, that's
in the
how
way
I
that yeah. Wait, go.
No, you go.
You're saying? And like the way the opening was for that song
Yeah.
is just wow.
It's
Jesus.
it's a very different vibe to any other Toku show in to be honest. It's like you see the opening card title card and then it's still like still trying to go to
It's a bunch
crescendo
of
and
foreshadowing.
yeah, I really
Lots
really
of
really like it.
Like when
Like
Kota, like there's this version of Kota behind the fence, and then like it just gets covered up by like
Yeah.
like, I was like, damn, that's cool.
yeah. So the song is very
That's totally not my number one. By the way.
yeah.
It might be.
It's
You're not supposed to
it's like
say it,
dark
you
and
idiot.
gritty. It's like dark and gritty, but then like it still pumps me up for the show, which I really appreciate. So that's my number 3.
My number 3 is Surprise Drive.
That song is just so good. It's so good. Like
Really good.
the lyrics are good. I don't really talk about lyrics because I can't understand them. But like when you translate, it's just like follow my own logic, stuff like that. And it's about the show is about a cop who like trusts his own instincts, doesn't really go to anybody else for advice and stuff like that. So that's really cool. Also, just the song is fantastic. Like I love the song. Like after the bridge, like when the final chorus drops, it's like surprise.
I love it.
It's really great. I just think it like fits the show like perfectly. Honestly, like whenever like Shinosuke like in the early show just goes, "All right, how about you take you for a drive?" And then like the theme song hits, and I was like, "Yes,
Yeah.
this fits
Yes.
flawlessly. It fits flawlessly."
It's
Also,
totally
Drive's
not
just one of my favorite riders, so it works.
Yeah, too. Totally not biased.
Aaron Soul.
Definitely aerosol this time.
Aaron's soul.
Aaron's Soul.
Aerosol.
Right. Number 2. Oh, I went back and forth about number 1 and number 2.
Oh
Because
no.
Oh, this was hard for me.
I know how much people love this song, and I love it too, but I had to stick to what I like really wanted. Number 2 is Elements.
Oh, I like that song.
Elements. That is.
It's the Better Blade opening.
It is the better Blade.
It's the Better Blade
It is.
opening.
It's fantastic.
Like that you were talking about with Gaim, the actual like opening sequence matching with the song was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Elements' opening sequence
It's
is
amazing.
fantastic, and the first time it kicks in, you're not like expecting the show to have a second opening. It's so cathartic.
And like the shot with like the 4 riders, they're like fist bumping each other. That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, I like Elements.
All right.
Ricky
well,
did
like-
more rider openings. I don't know why he hasn't done anymore.
How about you, Tommy?
Well, like I mean, Rider Chips did a whole
Yeah.
album, which he's the lead singer of. So.
No, like you know what I mean for like the current rider
Yeah.
show or something.
I know what you mean.
He should. He's talented.
Yeah.
I will say, having now listened to all of them, including the first Blade and both Hibiki songs, which I forgot there was 2. The first Blade isn't bad. it's
Yeah,
just
it's not bad.
super forgettable compared to its second opening.
Yeah, it's just smashes it. Yes.
Tammy,
Um,
what's your number 2?
My number 2 is Surprise Drive. What a surprise!
Oh, I'm so surprised.
That's my
Wow.
number 2. Damn it.
Oh wow, Spring
Oh, talk about it together.
Talk about it together. Yeah, I just love that song. It gets
Okay,
me
tell us
pumped.
why you like it.
Like every time, like whenever I'm like jogging or something, running, I think I would
Yeah.
put that song. It gets me like into like hype mode, basically. Hype. It gets me like I don't know. It makes me like really want to fucking go for a drive. You know, I don't have my license. I can't drive for shit. But
You will underestimate driving with your windows down while playing that song on full blast is fantastic. It is so
yeah, that's why I
it
want to
is so
experience that.
amazing.
I want to experience that so bad, but I don't have my license, unfortunately. 4 times. So, yeah, I just love that song a lot.
Yeah.
It's really good. What about you?
The reason why I put this as number 2 is because it's my first live watching Kamen Rider series drive,
Mhm.
and of course it pumps everybody up every time they hear it, but also the song actually tells us to focus and think clearly and don't get distracted. Do you know what I mean? It's like
Oh,
keep your head in and thinking that you're blending into the scenery. Like you just go, you know, you don't think all clouded. You just focus. That's partially what the song is about. And then sometimes I get very distracted easily, which is not a good trait. So it kind of
me.
reminds,
Like me
It can't-
right now.
yeah, it kind of reminds me. So like, you know, focus on your life goals and work and strive towards it. That's what get the song.
Get in
gets
top
into me.
gear.
Yeah,
Get
basically.
those brain cells up.
Get those juices and your goals moving, you know.
Right.
But yeah, Surprise Drive is my number 2.
What about you, Grayson Bullock? Ultraman
Well,
Zippity.
Well.
Well.
I guess we're here. My number 2 is Blade Brave.
Oh wow! Really? Wow, this is gonna be spicy. Okay, Grayson, what's your reasoning behind this? This is a twist I did not expect.
This is
Holy
what you did not expect. This is what you didn't expect.
Okay,
I couldn't
explain
wait
yourself.
when he
Explain-
said that. He's just like elements. It's just so forgettable. I'm just like, oh boy. I
I
can't
also
wait.
said it was a good song, though.
No, I'm not mad at you. I just can't wait to see the look on your face being like, oh shit. I'm sure none of you thought that Blade Brave was going to be on anyone's list.
was
Yeah,
not
I know.
expecting it
Yeah,
at
I
all.
know.
Just wait till you get here. Wait till we get to my number 1. No, I
Okay.
absolutely love Blade Brave. One song did a little bit more for me, but it's just so good. I mean, even though the opening is just them playing with garbage in a dark room, but
Yeah,
it's just
fucking garbage.
it's I just love it. Like I will say, when I first started watching Blade, I did like Elements more. When I first got into music, I liked Elements more, but then I watched Blade and I was like into it, and like that first song just stuck with me. Like when they changed it to Elements, I was like, I mean, it's a good song. I'll always like Elements. Just Blade Brave.
It's like a
That's-
Ghostbusters song. Like,
when
why
that
you change
song-
the opening?
when that song comes on, I'm like, yes. There's never a time when I skip that song. It's just like, I like. It's arguably one of my favorite like Toku songs with a female artist. Like
Wow.
one of them. It's not my
Damn.
favorite. It's probably in my top 10 if we're saying
That's-
anything. But no, I love the song. I love the show. Like it's just the chorus. Like it just gets me going. Like way more than Elements does.
Ooh.
Honestly,
no.
it does. I'm sorry. Like it just does. Like that song. I'm like, oh, just, and then like the build up in each verse is just so beautiful. What are you gonna say, Ursula?
I do like that for all of our number twos, they agreed on the show. Sorry, they agreed on the show. We agreed on the show. If it's
Didn't agree on the opening.
Just so happened that
Just
Blade
didn't
had
agree
2
on the
openings.
I was just gonna do it. I knew exactly how it was like. My number 2 is Blade Brave.
Just I thought you were joking, and then you
Nope.
didn't follow it up, and I'm like, oh, he's
Nope.
serious.
Oh, he's serious. Oh,
100% serious. 100,000% serious.
I do totally agree that it's a really good song.
Good song.
Now listening to it like again the past few days, it is a really good song. It didn't stick in my head.
No,
Unfortunately.
I get it, but like with me, it was just like it just does. Like I just love it, and also I'm aware that I'm the minority. Like most people love it, but I'm like I don't care. I love
That's
Blade
fair.
Brave. It's the better opening in my opinion. Because I did not agree with that when I first started getting into Tokyo music and I found this stuff. I was like, yeah, no, this one's better. And then like I watched the show, Blade Brave played over and over and over again, and I was like, damn, this is a good song.
Yeah,
And then Elements came, and I was like, I'm sick of you.
You're right.
I found a new one. So that's my number 2. Aerosol, it's time.
Oh, it is.
Number
Here
1.
we
What's
go.
your number 1?
Number
I
one.
think I already mentioned it earlier. I said with Kuga that I tried to not be biased and let like nostalgia affect me. Fuck it, anything goes.
Oh!
I love O's. I love anything goes. It is such a weird mishmash of like all sorts of different musical
chorus.
styles, and it works for me. I just love that song.
That's a great song. Grandpappy would be proud.
I going through this, I found out that there was a ballad version.
Yep.
Doesn't work for me.
No.
Yeah. And the main actor,
Do a
he
ballad
sang
version of a
the
ska
song to,
song.
I think Shoot, the main actor, he sang Anything Goes to
He
his
did.
version. It's weird.
It's all right.
Yeah, it's there. He's done better songs.
But that said, the best Kamen Rider song is Shonen Yo, but I wasn't allowed to use it.
That's
Oh,
an
I
ending.
love that.
That's-
But it's the only.
Not
There's
an
2
opening.
endings. He's only.
Brian will have your head. He's on my side with the whole. That's not an opening. It's an ending.
Oh, it is
I
an
know.
ending.
That's why I wouldn't. I didn't go with it. I kept it off my list.
Well, it's the best Kamen Rider ending.
It's one of 2 Heisei endings.
It's
What's
probably
the
the
other
best
one?
ending.
Huh?
Probably
Another
the
Kamen
best.
Rider show has an ending.
Kuga.
Who?
Oh, that's right. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, Kuga. Yeah, that's
All
good.
right, Tammy.
My number 1 is Just Live More,
Yeah.
as previously mentioned.
Oh.
I don't know. I just like.
I thought no one liked that song.
Yeah, I thought no one liked that
Yeah,
song.
that's
Apparently,
too.
I heard this song sucks. Yeah, because I don't know. This song is like probably one of the songs that like I put in my phone and just re-listen to mostly when it's up in my shuffle. And I remember distinctly one time I was like so into the song in high school because I would go back home and I would listen to it, and then like I was like so into it. I was like doing the dancing in the opening also, like when they're raising their arms, and I did that too in public. And then this girl I knew in my neighborhood saw me, and she said like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, I'm not doing anything."
Oh, you
At
saw
all.
me. Now I have to kill you.
Yeah, I was like so into that song. Yeah, it was really good.
No, it's a
I
great
like
song.
dancing. It's fucking. God, just live more.
Roro.
Roro.
This is a total bias, but my number 1 is Be the One.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta be the one.
Reason is
What English version?
both. Well,
That
No
count?
covers.
English.
No covers.
Is it a cover?
Yes,
I
it's
thought
not
it
the
was a
original
translation.
version. It's not a cover, but it's not the
translation.
original version.
Yeah, it's
Well,
a translation.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not the original. They never used it in the show, not once.
They should have.
If for example they televise it in other countries, they might end up using the English version. You never
Shut
know.
Just like the Chinese.
This is
my
my
Grayson.
segment. I make the rules.
Anyway, let's just say if I were to translate the Japanese, right? Um, it's just a song about like never giving up and like there's always going to be something there for you. You know, if you it's like it's an inspiring song. Like you, it's good for people when it's good when you're down, and then you have this song played and it just lifts up your spirits.
It does.
And obviously the singer's Filipino, purely Filipino, and their vocals are ridic. and and then you
Chronicles of
got and then you got like the EDM style, like which was, you know, it's still kind of in now, and it's just played really well in like throughout the show, as you guys mentioned earlier. So it just pumps me up, and like I've been going to specialty stores, and they even play that song, which is
Whoa.
pretty cool. Yeah, like
Really?
anime markets, even Korean joints, like they end up playing this song for
Whoa.
some reason. which is
Korean
pretty-
joints? They know Kamen Rider?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Shit.
I'm like, it's that popular, and I've been watching Japanese vloggers, and you hear that song being played in the background when they go to the markets. So it's quite a popular song, and
That's cool.
I really appreciate like a writer song being very went into the kind of the mainstream sense. So yeah, Be the One's my number one. And I also like the English version, but that's not count apparently. But yeah,
I might be the only one in minority, but I like Everlasting Sky a little bit better.
Oh, I love
I love
Everlasting
Everlasting
Sky.
Sky.
I
so
like
much.
it better. Just
I
a
love
tiny
that
bit better.
song.
I love it better than the opening, hands down. No,
Yeah,
I
no
love
need
it.
Tiny
for
bit
like.
better.
Yes.
I love the opening, but God, we gotta do a Prognosatsu ending or movie themes or some shit.
It's just her vocals is so good. Like when I heard her sing it live, dang,
Mhm.
So
so
emotional.
good.
Yeah, we gotta
Yeah.
talk about movie themes.
We're gonna talk about movie songs later down the track
Yeah.
one day.
At some
Yeah.
point, yes.
Yep. Yeah.
what's
You-
Discord?
No,
You
we have
asshole.
Grayson. Grayson.
Oh yeah, fuck. My bad. I'm a bad host.
Guys, my number one is not surprisingly at all. I knew none of you were gonna have this song on your
Okay,
list at
go.
all.
Oh, okay, what is
Yeah.
this?
First of all, shut up, Tommy. But since I got the fancy mic, I just gotta.
All
I just
right.
have to play it.
All right.
It's
Okay,
just
here we go.
so good.
What is it?
I thought he was gonna sing it. Okay.
Is it double? Oh, I fucking knew it was Agito. That was in the back of my head. I kind of knew it was Agito. That's a good song. I like it.
I love that song so much. Like, so much. You know what the fun fact is? Out of the 5 songs on this list, my number 1 is from the show that I haven't watched.
Really? You know,
I've never seen Agito.
Wow.
I've seen like
Oh my
half
God.
the first
I need to
episode,
like
and
it.
that's it.
I like it.
Oh my god. It's just, first of all, it's sung by easily one of my favorite Toku artists of all time, Shinichi
Yeah, that
Ishihara.
guy's a
That
boat.
guy's a legend. He sang the Go-Go 5 song. He sang the B Fighters, well, the first one, B Fighter song.
Whole Soldier's theme.
Hello Soldiers theme, like the Kishiryuo theme. Like he's still involved with Toku, and I just love that he is. And it's just
Love that.
he.
Yeah, I like Agito. Gotta get on.
It is a song that whenever it comes on, out of the 5 of these songs, this one is the only one where if I am like driving, listening to music, whatever, it's the only song that I don't occasionally skip. Like I listen to that song whole way through every time it comes on. Like all the other songs, I'm like, nah, I'm not really in the mood right now. Even Blade Brave, I'm always like, I'll listen to it later. But like Agito, it's so amazing. It just makes me feel so good. It fits the opening. I don't know, with the show and stuff like that. I know the concept of the show, like he has amnesia, all that stuff. Like it's just, I don't know. I love it. It's very repetitive. Like the song doesn't even have a bridge, but like it's just so good. Like I just love the build up, and I don't know. There's not much more I can say about it. It's
It's
freaking
really good.
amazing.
I like it.
It's amazing. I knew I was gonna just straight up say it, but I was gonna be like, none of you are gonna be able to guess my number 1. but
I
was
had
like,
the feeling in the back of my head. It's probably Agito. Or something.
the only reason you know is because you would think it's because you know I love Shinichi.
Yeah,
Ishihara. He's the
Shinichi
only.
Ishihara,
It's the
yeah.
only theme that he says.
That was in the back of my head.
No, but that was great. I don't think. Oh God, imagine if Blade Brave was my number one. So,
I think the only song we all had on our list was Surprise Drive.
Surprise Drive was the only song we all had in common.
That's good.
Aerosol loves it
That's
the
good.
most. Oh wait, does Tommy love it the most?
Yeah, because
No,
I love
I had
Drive.
it. I think I had it at 4.
Oh yeah, I had it at.
Yeah, mine's number 2. Me and
Oh,
Tommy's
it's-
number 2.
Oh, that's right.
I don't know, Drive
Yeah,
music.
that's right.
I love Drive. It's a good
Yeah.
beer.
So yeah.
We have one response to the Prognosatsu on the
Yeah,
Discord.
So great. And then
Okay,
we'll
who?
talk about honorable mentions.
Oh,
But
honorable
before
mentions?
that, we have honorable
Okay.
mentions.
No, we're gonna talk about all our mentions after the Discord.
Okay.
Oh, after Discord? Okay.
Okay, so Cody, you said
Yeah.
number 5, Geo, last song of the era. He likes the King vibes. Number 4, Froze, just a fun song, nothing else. 3, Xade, because he likes the gaming / techno music. And number 2, Build, because it gives you hope like there's a hero. And number 1, Drive, because that's his first ride. That's a good. list.
Nice. Thanks everybody for all the responses on the Prognosatsu
Thank you, Cody
thread.
You
Wilson.
guys, you're the all the worst. So, what songs didn't make our list, boys?
Honorable
Overcourser.
mention.
Overcourser for me.
The 6th song that I had written down on my list that almost made it that I had to get rid of was Fies.
Oh, I love.
It was just a Fies. I love that song, but I was just like, it's got to go. Out of all these 6 songs,
I love
what's the matter?
Double Steam
What's the matter?
too.
So,
I love WBX too. I love that
we
song.
we are on just such complete opposite wavelengths.
Yeah.
does someone hate the Fies opening?
I don't hate it. It's just I mentioned I put them into different categories, and one of those categories was like songs
Not
I
cool.
tend to forget exist. Fives was one of them.
I love Decades opening too, but it's like the reason I didn't put it up because I like the whole song, but just it annoys the fuck out of me.
Which one?
Decades opening. Journey
Oh,
through
Decade,
Decades.
yeah.
Like he doesn't Gak. I love him to death, right? Because he doesn't age. He's a vampire basically.
Yeah.
But
Basically Kibo.
I don't know. He does not say Journey through the Decade well.
Just because he looks young doesn't mean his vocals are.
Yeah, that's like he doesn't.
Too much
he's not saying
cigarettes.
that. So
a song that I'm surprised didn't make it on anybody's list was Ghost.
You know what? I really like those.
I like Ghost, but I like the
Ghost.
Kamen
I
Rider
like
Girls
that.
version.
Exactly. I like the Kamen Rider Girls version supremely more.
It's supremely better.
So that's why I'm like, can't go on the list. I gotta save room
Yeah.
for the OGs that make room. Also, I love the Kamen Rider Girls version of Journey Through Decade. That's why that wasn't on my list. Also,
Yeah.
at a Kamen Rider medley live show, Beverly did a live rendition of Next Level,
Oh, really?
and she
Was that last year?
killed it. It was last year or 2 years ago.
Oh yeah.
She
Oh,
did Next
really?
Level by Kabuto because I love that song too. But she only does the TV size one. But she just does a
Wait, I'm looking
phenomenal
at that.
job, and I'm like,
Holy
that version's so much better. Like,
I'm gonna search that up.
I wish she came out with a full version of that song, but it just doesn't exist anywhere.
Yeah.
Wait,
Like
it
I
was
said,
last year.
like I said, the Denliner form of Climax Jump is my favorite
Nope,
version. When all
that's-
four, when
It has to be OG.
when
That's the
all
OG.
four of them sing the song, that's my favorite version of that.
What do you think that the Climax version with the Siege does that exist? I'm pretty sure it does.
Huh?
Siege. Pretty sure that exists somewhere.
Whatever.
Okay, Grayson.
I know what I like. WBX almost made it on my list. That was a close
Yeah,
one.
that was a close one too.
Just Live More. I like Just Live More. I just don't like it as much as I used to. Like when I was like 14, 13, I freaking loved that song so
So you
much.
got to give it. Yeah.
Fucking
It was like,
hype.
just like you! Just like you!
Oh, you just made me feel real old.
Sorry.
Oh, don't worry, Aristotle. I was like,
When I was 14 or 15 when Guy was out, it's like, oh my god.
yeah, I was 14 when that came on.
I think I was 26, 27.
Oh shit!
Yikes.
Holy
I'm kidding.
shit.
How long ago was Guy? Jesus.
It was like, at this
2013?
point, 7 years ago.
Almost.
Oh yeah. I was
Break
like
the
22.
Chain almost made my
21.
list.
That was I like it, but like it's not a song.
What about Wizards?
I
I
enjoy
like
it,
that.
but I just don't enjoy it that much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's catchy though.
It is catchy.
Very catchy.
Excite almost made my list, but I was just like, it's a little bland for me.
I like X8, but
Over Quartz was my number 6 because
yeah, I like
Yeah.
Overboard
it
too.
was a pretty cool song. Yeah.
It is a cool version.
Alive
The
Alive.
Crew.
I like
I do not like Alive Alive that much at all.
sort of. This is all right. I like the new one that she made for the Ryuki special. That's probably better. You know what I'm talking about, Grayson?
Like Neo.
Yeah, the Neo one.
Alive Alive.
Yeah, I like that one. better.
I enjoy it, but it's like it's definitely a song that if it comes up, I'm like, I don't need to listen to this right now.
Yeah.
Let me look up some. I didn't. Aerosol did way more research than we did. He's all refreshed on all of the songs.
It was me listening to them, but that was about it. I didn't really write down a number 6. I just kind of categorized all of them.
Yeah, you're good. Just come up with some
Yeah.
ones that you
Yeah,
like.
just come with something on the fly.
I mean, Gaim was up there. Deno, I mentioned Deno earlier. I had it on the list and then I took it off. I do really like Climax Jump. That one has so many different covers that I don't always know which one I'm listening to.
Yeah, and they're always playing the Imagine version, which makes me sad. But okay. No, it has to be this one. I'm pulling out my phone right now.
Okay.
This is why I love this song. Hang on. Like when it gets to this part, it's what won me over. Wait for it.
No, this is the OG. This is where. That's where.
It's a good one.
It's a good one. I love you, Grayson.
Decade was good. Double almost made my list.
Well,
Didn't
O's.
make my list, obviously. O's. I like O's, but there are just so many more O's songs that I love. Like I love his different form songs way more than I love the opening.
Yeah, that is true though.
The different form songs are really cool.
Yeah, we might rank those one day.
Oh yeah.
Oof. That's going to
that's
be
hard.
hard. Between O's
Really?
and double?
Mine's gonna be real easy.
Wait, how? Oh, and you better have Time Judge all number 1.
Guess what? It's not my number one. Just spoiler alert right there.
Wow,
It's
okay.
probably like my number 3, if that.
Okay, that's.
It's on the list. I'll tell you that
Okay,
much. But it
that's
might
good.
be my number 5.
Oh shit. Oh, that's gonna be. fun.
Aerosol is probably also going to be our most consistent guest because I hate asking the guys because then they have to stream for like 7 hours. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds like hell.
Yeah.
Also, Aerosol is the new Breakdown member since they don't want to have him on the streets. So
Aww. I like.
I anoint you as a fully fledged breakdown member.
you can come whenever you want.
Yeah.
Of course.
Thanks. I'll try not to eat on screen every time.
Please do it. I want you to only eat on the screen.
I want to eat now. I'm hungry. I want to eat now. I'm hungry.
Unmuted, only eat on screen. All right, Not Ultra posted a bunch more stupid.
So we got
I'm like, you don't
How about-
you don't have to answer those, right? We don't have to. It's our show.
you wanna do some
Fashion.
Passion.
Question.
Tommy, you're
And
so
Eric-
bad at this.
up.
We've done it for like 4 weeks in a row at this point, and you're so bad at it.
Such a
You miss your
letdown.
cue every single time. I say fashion, and you have this look on my face like, oh, what's next? I wonder what's next.
A bit. And then I thought Aerosol was gonna say question mark.
No,
So-
he's eating, you jerk.
My
One for Mark.
bad.
Also, you can't just pawn your bit off on me, man.
I thought
You
you
can't just put it in my lap, expect me to take care of it. I'm just dropping it.
My bad, Aerosol. You can eat.
Okay, we got a question here from Not Ultra. Choose one of the team suits and describe how you would incorporate a team power up for the team. And then he chose Go-Go 5, Time Ranger, Gal Ranger, Hurricaneger, Bokenger, and Go Anja.
Go-Go 5 has a power up. It's the Go-Go. It's the brace. It's the V brace. It's the V mode changer.
No, I think form power up.
No, I know. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's their power up mode. They get
Yeah.
a
But
bracelet.
it's not.
They get a new Morpher. That's it.
I mean,
So a
Not
team that
technically.
needs a power up as a team power up. Okay.
yeah, like Lights of Ginga.
Okay.
And all that.
Damn.
You know, like, hey. I'm
Hmm.
gonna pick Time Raider because I like that show, and I'm totally not biased. for Time
How would
Raider.
you make its power up for them? Like, what would you like? What kind of designs would you like to put?
Not Mega Battle with rollerblades because that was weird.
Don't
Yeah,
you
no
dare
doubt.
talk bad about that.
I mean, I like it, but I prefer
Like, what kind of
Battle
futuristic elements would you put in?
probably
there?
like you know the soldiers from Lost Galaxy that you use in uniforms,
Yes.
or like that maybe
Okay.
something better.
For a power up, right?
Yeah,
Not
or
an
power
alternate
up.
uniform. Okay.
Yeah, something like heavy armor gear or something like.
I was
Sort of like
I was thinking like more
Swamp.
armor, like towards like rider level armor. You know, like they actually have appendages around their bodies. But yeah.
That's good.
This might not count, but I don't
Okay.
care. I'm going to say it anyway.
There you go.
Say it.
I would do Gal Ranger, and I would
Okay.
give them completely different Ranger forms for their secondary animal.
So
Oh, yeah.
basically, Geolger.
Not really.
Not really. Well, okay.
I mean, Geo
Like-
Eagle had his
Are they stronger than?
I
the
mean, it would be
previous-
just Geo Eagle. For example,
like
Gal Red would then become Gal Green.
Mm.
Gal
like
Yellow would
different
then become
colors.
like Gal Gray, or like Gal Black and White.
like that.
Yeah, or like Gal
Okay,
Gray,
that's-
something like that. Gal Blue would then become Gal Orange. And then it gets a little iffy and shady when you get around to like Bison and Black and White, because what the Deer Zord is green and so is
that's
the
what
Elephant
you're
Zord.
doing. Like
So,
the
like-
power ups based off of their animals, right?
yeah, like she would have a
Okay.
Deer Ranger form, he would have a Rhino Ranger form.
Oh, that's cool.
Are they stronger than the original form or not?
Pretty sure. It would be, right?
Or would you be like just a different skill set?
I think it's an O's situation where it depends on the situation.
Ah, okay.
Where,
Oh,
like
okay.
they need to use it, like if like certain villains are like, ooh, I need a Rhino power for this, or I need Deer
Yeah.
power for this.
Mm.
Well, is it just strictly those 5, or is it all the power animals? I think.
I think just those 5 would be fine, and then maybe give Silver like give him the armadillo and make him purple. No,
what?
he would have like a chimera form where
Yeah,
it would
just
be
like Jill
an
Yeah.
alligator
Very cool.
and a shark.
Cool.
I
How
don't
about
know,
you,
something like
Aerosol?
that.
Hammerhead shark.
Which
Oh,
team would you
man.
like to get a full team power
yeah,
up?
team could be any of the.
It's tough.
Yeah, it is.
I don't have any good ideas, to be honest. Maybe like do a Go Busters type of thing with Goanger and have like their buddies be like
I get, yeah.
Armor,
I was
you
thinking
know?
that
That's a
initially.
good idea.
That's a good idea.
That sounds like a good idea.
I would probably give Hurricaneger like a Shurikenger version of their outfits, like give them like a vest and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be
it's like
cool.
their fire mode, but like swapped. They wear more clothes.
Yeah.
You're wearing more layers.
They're wearing so many more layers, and like they're like mythical creatures. Like blue is a mermaid, red is a phoenix, and yellow is a griffin
Oh, that's cool. So it'll be
Mhm.
like an enhanced version.
of their current animal. Yes,
Okay, that's cool.
and you would like give them different like yellows would be a little bit more blocky, and like give them maybe like wings and stuff like that, and like blues would be more fluid, and red would have like fiery accents and stuff like that. I don't know,
That'd be
stuff
cool.
to match the
What the-
elements that they play with.
With the Gore Riders.
Go Rangers don't get a damn thing.
This
This is Hurricanegers.
I mean, they're part of the Hurricanes, your team.
No, they're not. They're the Go Riders. They have an entire separate roll call for that reason.
Oh man, no love for Gore Riders.
I do.
Justice for Gore Riders. Hashtag justice for Gore Riders.
Don't need any justice. Also, I watched the episode where Shurikenger died, and I almost cried.
Yeah, that was a sad episode.
Like,
No.
he's like screaming, and like the ending of the episode, it like fades to black and white and just shows his silhouette, and I'm like, oh, like, oh god,
Yeah, that's so sad.
oh my god, that's
But-
so sad.
Wait, have you finished the show?
Yes,
Okay. Like, I don't want to spoil it. Last.
like I know his whole story too, and I'm like, damn.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty sad, his whole backstory, where like he
He
was.
could have just gotten out of the machine, but that wouldn't have been as meaningful. So I get it.
At least you know he's alive.
I mean, yeah, he's alive
Somehow.
now. Now he's like at this point he'd be like 15. At this point he'd be what? It was like a 10. At this point he would be 18. Like the kid who becomes Shurikenger, the 10-year-old kid who becomes Shurikenger in the 10
Oh
years after
no,
movie.
no! That
Now
OG
it's an 18
Shurikenger.
Whatever.
I don't count that. I don't count that.
No,
That movie was not in my head canon.
I don't know.
Um,
I'd give like the Time Rangers like an upgraded like silvery
Hmm.
form.
What's the silvery form?
Like it replaces the white with silver and like maybe give him some like armored accents and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay, that was just silver. You just
And
paint
like
the suit silver.
upgrade their Chrono Sabers.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
was- What are you,
yeah.
Roland?
No,
Same.
I was gonna say because I don't think anybody's talking about Tokyo, Joe.
It's not on the
Oh.
gosh darn list.
You know what? You know what?
You
I
know
would
what?
remove the
I'm gonna-
rails from the visors for the power up, right? They remove the rails, and then their Resha
Remove the
become like
rails.
armor. Yeah,
It just
and so they
looks
can reveal
weird.
the actual windows, right? And after that, their Resha can become big and become armaments on them. So they come like very like
You mean
Shinkalion
smaller.
kinda. Hey,
You mean smaller?
you mean the little Resha that they had?
No,
Like,
I
make
know
it
what you
bigger.
mean.
Yeah. So they become armaments, and then the front of the Resha can be like the chest piece and all that. Then they can actually swap a bit of the colors. Like I want their gloves and boots to be actually their color, and then some white accents. So
I always wish that Uchi got his own like carnival version, but like a festival, like a Matsuri form. Because he's from the Sengoku era, so it's like
Yeah.
so it
I
would
wish
be
all
like
the
his own
furries
like
did
little
that.
old Japanese festival version instead of like a modern day carnival. I think that'd be really cute. Just like give him his own like powered up form with Tara Gordon.
That'd be
It would
cool.
also look better. I think I would give I would give. I've always had this idea for Geki Chopper to have a power up form
What is it?
because he's got like the original symbol and stuff like that. I would change his visor ever so slightly, give him like a more of an accent. I would make it instead of like his visor's kind of split in two. I would
Mhm.
get rid of that part completely. I was really inspired like by like Juo Whale. Like make it more like that suit where it's like
Oh,
the
yeah.
visor's just
Okay.
one piece.
So basically,
his
you want to
horn.
cut off his horn
And like give him instead of like the karate belt, give him like one of those flowy things.
So
With, like,
basically,
an
Geo
orange-
Whale. Just
No,
copy and paste
not
it.
basically Juo Whale.
So you want to change
It
his
sounds
martial
like
art.
it.
Huh?
So he goes from karate to what kind of martial art should he do? Because you're taking off his karate belt.
Kung Fu.
I don't know,
Just
maybe
Kung Fu
like
kid.
Kung Fu is the Geki Ranger.
because he does like karate because he does karate and stuff like that, but like his rhino power comes from like chopping, and I'm like, what if he did like more of a Masao rhino style
Ah, okay.
with like a fist? Like that was always the
I was
envision.
thinking like if he was going with, oh no, I was
He
gonna
would go
say
from open
wrestler.
hand to closed fist,
Oh, okay. So it's more like
like Misao, how he fights in his rhino.
yeah, I get
Yeah.
what you mean. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I was gonna say, oh, he could become more of a wrestler or something like that. That's like a type of martial art.
Mm.
Shorts.
What else?
And
Who
then I
else
would
is
give Geki Violet a boxing form
purely boxing form.
because he's essentially kickboxing. So now I just give him a regular boxing form.
So yeah, and he would use it for like he would use that form for certain situations.
Yeah, like he's
In
more of
battle.
an
That'd
MMA
be
is
cool.
really his style of fighting, but like
Yeah.
now I would just give him like strictly boxing. Like he would
Yeah.
essentially just have these like wolf gloves. Or
So
something
like his
that.
punches are really, really swift, like more.
He would,
faster
you know what?
than-
Instead of boxing, he'd be like kickboxing, because MMA is not kickboxing. It's like wrestling.
he
all
has
that
to
stuff,
grapple and stuff, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and so
That'd be cool.
So it'd be more of a kickboxing form where he'd use like more kicks instead of like knee
Yeah.
jabs or and like he would use his actual hands and feet instead of his elbows and knees.
Yeah. What about
This is
Q Ranger? Do they need a team power up?
They never got a team power up. Also,
So you
I would
can
just
get
give him
power
soldier. I would just give him soldier forms.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they would take the technology from Ho Soldier and like you get Shishi Soldier, Kajiki Soldier, but only give him
That'd
to
be
a few
cool.
of them. Like I'd only give him to the human ones,
The human one. Yeah, true.
except Kotaro.
How?
so only
Okay,
5
this
of them
would
get
sound. That would
Kotaro's a
make-
human.
Yes, but he's a child, and his suit's
He's
real
still a
different.
human. He's part of the team.
I mean, you can use Kotaro now. I mean, he's older now.
His voice is very deep.
Now he's like
Yeah.
17.
Yeah.
What? No
yeah,
way.
he was like 14 when Q Ranger came out, and that was like 3 years ago.
I'm looking this up.
Yeah. What about Gokaiger? Would that
They
be
don't need
OP
one.
for them?
They don't need one.
They don't. They literally can be.
They
whatever
literally
they
transform
want.
into past Rangers.
Oh, they can.
Guys,
potentially
imagine
change
a
the power
show
form, too.
where
Shut
past
up!
Rangers-
I
What?
hate you.
What happened?
Guys, imagine the show. It's like a bit.
You're the worst.
Oh.
Yeah, I think
What
that's
else?
it, right? I can go eat.
That's pretty much it. Oh my god. you're the
And then you want to do some KMLs?
We'll do a couple.
We do a
Do a
couple.
couple?
Not fucking all of them like last week. Like,
Okay. You act like they took forever. I went through them
Yeah.
in 2 minutes. We went through
Yeah,
all of
yeah.
them in 2 minutes.
Jesus Christ. You can just do a couple. You don't have to finish all of them, man. Like
Sentai Rhinos are
that.
Gal Rhino, God Sidine, or Cube Rhinos. I would rewrite. I would rewrite Gal
What
Rhino
are
to
we
be a part
looking
of
at?
regular Gal Muscle, and then I would keep Sidine,
Wait,
and then I would get rid of
Kotaro
Cube
is
Rhinos.
15. I don't know how you got 17 from that math.
Okay, then he was 12.
Yeah, you said he was 17.
I thought he was 14 when Q Ranger came out.
Well,
Wait,
I
Yeah.
don't care. Tommy, have you ever thought about
Okay.
that?
So Gal
Just saying.
Rhino, Diane, Cube Rhinos.
keep Sidine. And then
I'd kill. Okay, you go first.
keep Sidine. Rework Cube Rhinos. And wait, no. Rework Gal God and kill the other one. What's the last one?
Exactly.
How about you, Aerosol? What would you do?
Keep Gao, rework God, kill the cube.
Okay, kill the cube.
Kill the cube. Death to the cubes. All right, let me come up with some. Let's see. Magi Shine, Deca Break, or Outbreak Killer.
I'll keep Albert Killer. Rework.
God, this is hard.
This is hard. They're all good. Keep Albert Killer for sure. Wait, no. I'll keep. Wait, keep Deca Break. Rework Albert Killer so he doesn't get killed.
No, we're talking just suits. We're talking
Just
suits,
suits.
boy.
Oh, fuck.
Because of okay, I have a good answer.
What?
There's a suit?
I mean,
Okay.
no, you guys go first. I have a
Wait, keep Albert Killer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rework Deca Break so he has the actual 6 instead of a Roman numeral 6.
That would look so stupid, and I need you
But
to
it
know that.
makes sense.
That would look so dumb. No, it
makes
doesn't, because
sense.
he's a rank higher than them.
Yeah, but it fits the theme in my head,
Whatever.
in my world. And then destroy, I guess, Magic Sign because Grayson Bullock's a bully.
Grayson Bully.
This is
He's a
bully.
For making things hard.
Aerosol go. He hates me so much.
I'll keep,
No.
I'll keep Killer, rework Shine,
I knew it.
and kill Break.
Oh, okay.
You weren't going to get rid of Magi Shine.
All right. So my
No
one
way in
is
hell.
keep break, rework, killer, and kill Magi Shine. The reason is because of his cape. He can get caught and then.
His cape gets in the way. It doesn't work.
And then
doesn't work.
rework killer because his powered up ball can bump into things easily.
His cape. It doesn't. His cape's gotta go. It doesn't work. It can't be a part of the team. His cape, his cape's too long. The other Mandy Ranger's capes are short, but his cape is like way too long. It doesn't work. Like you might think it works, but it just doesn't work.
It's just too long toys, you know.
Okay, let's see here. What else am I gonna say? I've got two. I just need to find a third one that fits the theme, or not. Because I can do whatever I want. All right, go on wings, go Rider, and the Quantum Ranger suit.
Wait, what?
Oh, I thought you were gonna go by the Buster beat.
Oh wait, yes, that. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I thought. Grayson, ruined your own
That,
bit.
please. Thank you. So go on wings.
Oh,
It's hard.
man,
They're
They're all
that's
really
hard.
good suits.
Wait, go on wings, go Rider, and
Beatbuster stack.
Beaten Stag.
Beat
Buster.
Stag.
Stag.
Okay.
In terms of suits, keep the Go Rider suits.
Ooh.
Rework the Beaten Stack Buster. And I
Really?
guess kill Go on Wings. Yeah.
Really?
Aerosol, what's your answer?
I've forgotten them again. No. God. I'll keep Beaten Stag.
Okay.
Rework the Go Riders and kill the Wings.
Okay.
I don't
what
really. I don't.
What about in terms of characters and suits?
Okay.
Oh
Um,
man.
I have not watched Hurricaneger, so my answer is still the same.
Exactly.
I'm going to keep the Go on Wings. Rework the Beaten Stag just because I want Stag to have a bit more armor on him. And then kill the Go Riders.
I think that's the whole point of Stag.
Yeah, I want him to still have more armor, just because.
I would rework the Stag and Beatbuster to where they can switch forms to where Jay can have the gold legs and the blue tops, or Jin can have the gold legs and the blue tops, to where they can switch
Be a
forms.
Silver Ranger though.
They would be. Shut the hell up.
It's
called a form change.
Silver Ranger.
I would give them a form change. It wouldn't be permanently a part of their suit.
Well, isn't that in the
Okay.
show? They don't refer to them as the color.
Yeah,
They just say Beatbuster.
but they
Stagger
know.
Buster.
They know what they are.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I.
Yeah, but they know, man. It's
Wings
Silver
gotta
Ranger.
go.
Is it
My name
because
is
they're going
Zane.
silver?
It's a Silver Ranger.
It's because of the silver, eh?
I mean, out of the two suits, it's the suit I like the least because there's no like the go on gold suit's cooler, but they're both leaving. They both gotta go because the Go Rider suits are. All right, now it's time
All right.
for.
Now it's time for
All right.
Close magma.
Close Magma.
Close.
So, 6 weeks. This is our sixth show. It's been like a month, right?
It's been more than a month.
Over a
About
month.
6 weeks in a month.
Yeah, but like the date.
Really?
When did we debut on the 14th day?
Holy shit! I'm surprised we haven't been canceled.
I'm surprised Will didn't say, "Oh, guys, this isn't
The 12th of March?
Close shop."
It's been
You
a
know.
little over a month.
Yeah. But I mean, we still got some people watching us, so it's pretty good. I think it's cool. Thanks,
Yeah, it's
Aerosol,
good.
for coming on.
Thank you for aerosol.
Yeah, thanks for
Yeah.
inviting me again.
Yeah, I
We'll
mean,
be invited.
you're no
several
longer
more
a guest.
times.
You're part of us now. Okay, you're no longer a guest. Like you can
Keep next
free to
Friday
come in
open.
whenever.
Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Keep next Friday open.
Yeah.
I don't know about every week, guys. Slow down.
Slow down your relationship.
No, we're
Hey,
gonna have
we're
you
not-
on a
we're
couple
not
weeks
that
in a
bad.
row,
We
and then
ain't a
never
bunch of
call you
Corys.
again for 4 months. And then...
We're not that obnoxious like Corey, right?
Well, I'm not. I know that. I know that
I
already.
feel bad. I went into this episode thinking, you know what? I'm not gonna mess with Corey. Not gonna do it.
I was too mean last time.
I
Even though I
know.
wasn't wrong.
Oh no, I don't feel bad for it. I just figured, give the guy a break.
Give the guy-
So we're gonna have you. We're not gonna have you on again for like another year because you've been on twice. So it's
Yearly tradition.
He
classic
filled in his
RRR
quota for the
fashion.
year. Be sure to follow our social media as well as the street's social media on the description below. I'm just going to do another selfless plug and
Our
just
show's
like
not
shameless plug.
S5.
Shameless plug. Just follow my Insta if you want to see some more weird customs that I do over there. Be on a lookout on the Discord. See, Mr. Grayson Bullock would upload a new topic for Prognosatsu.
Or not.
And hopefully not
Or not.
only more than one
We'll see.
person would respond. No, I'm just joking. It's up to you guys. You
If
can.
I feel like it.
But also post up your shitty opinions, post up your one-offs. We will respond to them. And stay safe. Be ready for the streets. Get some food. Go chuck a shit. Do what you need to do. Be ready.
Oh
for
my god. Okay.
It's gonna be aerosol. Aerosol, you're gonna watch the streets, right?
No.
He doesn't even know what the streets is anymore. What is the street? No, I'm just joking.
Don't worry, I don't
Like-
even watch our episodes, dude.
I'm not even gonna watch all the streets. You kidding me?
Grace would be dead by then.
I mute the
Yeah.
episodes halfway through, man. What are you talking about?
He ends
I
up like him at the end.
I
later.
actually enjoy playing with my real friends instead of watching the streets.
I'm not a
Wait
real
till I
friend.
finish.
Wow.
All of a sudden, they don't
Sorry,
want to hang
sorry.
out after
Hold
the
on.
show anymore. Ever since we joined the equation.
Yeah.
We're just virtual people, aren't we? We're just
Or
virtual.
I'm busy having a social life with people I know.
Tommy, that's not true.
Oh, yes,
Tommy,
no.
don't lie. Tommy, don't lie. Who are you hanging out with in real life, you rule breaker?
Not like hanging out like through Discord and stuff.
Whatever, you suck at quadrant.
Yeah, you know the game.
You suck at hydrant. You suck at fire hydrant.
What is that? You mean Valorant, the game I got?
Yeah, that's what I said. You
Fire-
I know you did. You said Fire Hydrant. I
I
was
said
like, what?
quadrant.
Oh my God, I love you, Grayson.
You got the code for it. You got the codes.
Yeah, I did. It was
You got
fun.
you got the launch codes for hydrant.
Yeah, all my other friends got it 2 days, less than 5 days than me. I'm really salty.
Well, don't be. You have it now.
Yeah, I do.
So stop
And
it.
you don't have it now.
I don't want it. Don't. No
Got something
part of
that you
me
don't
wants
want.
it. Guys, next week we're gonna talk about Ultraman.
Whoa, what's the
Hey,
problem?
yeah. So, oh yeah. Also, I think we've mentioned this before. Since they put up the PV for Ultraman Z, or Zeto, whatever.
Z.
It's Z.
Z.
I will call it Z till I die.
They call it Z. Okay,
Until
good.
I die.
So, we are going to be watching that as part of Breaking Hero Time. So, if you're an Ultraman
Or
fan,
shows.
Suck it up.
suck it up,
Next-
watch it.
Next week's gonna be our top 5, top 1 Ultraman.
Oh my God.
Mine's Orb.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. If we ever do a top 5 Ultraman, mine will be Orb.
Yeah,
For
mine
all
would be
5
Orb
of them.
too, so.
Mine will be Kurenai Guy 1, Kurenai Guy Origin 4, Kurenai Guy regular
Richie is superior.
form, Kurenai Guy 2 in his
Thunder
orb
Breaster.
orb form, And then Current Eye Guy 1 is when he's in his sun hat. And that's my favorite Current Eye Guy. Top 5 Current Eye Guys. It's going to be our next week's topic. Aerosol will be hosting the entire episode by himself.
Oh my God.
And he's going to just... oh, God.
Hopefully, we can call upon Chris and Brian to come along and have a chat with us regarding.
Aerosol's gonna
Ultraman.
be a host with Aerosol and I are starting our own podcast. Actually, it's called "Ooh, You Said That." It's gonna be all about our favorite lemon pepper wings.
Haven't had those.
Me neither.
I thought you were gonna say it's all about us like politely disagreeing on things.
I know.
No, that's just gonna happen. We're not gonna make the show about it. If we start a show on any topic, that will just happen. So I can't wait to have Aerosol on for our next top 5. It's gonna be like, oh gosh. It's like my number 5. Aerosol's like, my number 5 is like, I don't know. It's the Kiramager theme. It just seems very forgettable. I don't know. Or no, he's gonna pull out being like, I mean the O-Ranger theme's just pretty forgettable, and it's gonna be like my number 2. And I'm like, O-Ranger. Dash O-Ranger.
All right.
I don't think I've ever heard the O Ranger theme. Haven't seen the show.
Me neither.
What?
What?
You realize my number 1 favorite Heisei Rider is song. It comes from a show I have not even watched.
This is a pretty big segment for Close Magma.
Okay, we're ending the show now. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.